Welcome to Mouthfuls of Madness.
Alright.
Stinky.
Episode 23.
23?
Like that Jim Carrey movie.
I thought it was 33.
I think it's 23.
Oh. I don't know.
Whatever.
Too early to Google. We'll
Let's circle back to that. We're 24 seconds in. I don't think we can. Hey, Google.
How you doing?
Actually, my phone isn't even a Google phone, so I don't even.
Oh.
I mean, I still use Google, but I can't say, hey, Google.
Hey, Siri.
No, she don't know you like that, dog.
Oh.
He's like, oh, no, you did.
Mine is Bixby. I guess that's Samsung's one.
Yep.
Bixby.
I mean, I
like
guess
that
every
name.
phone can have Google.
Yeah.
And you can say, hey, Google, to open Google Chrome. Google.
Hey, Cortana.
Actually, that's on my computer. Uh-oh. Shh. We're not talking about you, Cortana. That's fine. I guess it's because we're in the audio recording.
Yeah, probably.
The audio recording version of our software.
Good. She knows when to shut the fuck up.
Fuck you, Cortana. It's like some budget Mortal Kombat character. Fucking
No,
bitch.
Cortana's from Halo.
Oh,
She's the AI. I think we talked about this before.
probably.
She's the AI that the Master Chief falls in love with.
Episode 23 is a rehash of all episodes that came before it.
Yeah.
So strap in, you're ready for a terribly boring ride. We're just gonna eat nuts and berries and talk about all the episodes that came before this episode. There was one,
We talked about cannibalism.
and then there was two.
We talked about cannibalism.
No, we're just kidding. We're gonna talk about that.
I forget what. It's hard to remember. They all kind of blur together.
That's why they're recorded. We don't have to remember. Just like spew it into the microphone and then hit save.
I just hope when I run for president, none of this comes back to haunt me.
You know what? But by the time you run for president, it won't matter.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to want somebody that had a podcast. That's going to be on the application.
Have you had a podcast?
Are you 35? Do you have a podcast? Listen to this.
Ooh, that was really loud.
Yeah, that was right next to the microphone. Mm-hmm. Smooth, refreshing, sparkling ice caffeine drink.
Hashtag
Sugar-free. Hashtag pay for my shit.
Please. Please.
Oh, it's so fizzy. Oh, so I'm a burp a lot now.
No, those are super fizzy.
Yeah, I don't know. How is it possible that they're so fizzy?
I don't know. But even that little bit that you gave me that one time, it was only probably 2-3 sips.
It's ridiculous.
Man, I was burping right after for a while.
It's like you dropped an Alka-Seltzer.
Yeah, you dropped an
and
Alka-Seltzer
froth.
inside of soda.
Yeah, it's
inside
like
of soda water.
Imagine deep
Dragons?
throating the Diet Pepsi you just dropped the fucking Mentos in. It's like that, but berry flavored.
I like that though. Where do you get that?
Yeah, it tastes pretty good. I get that at 7-Eleven.
I got
They're open 24 hours, and they got all of the needs that you need. Hashtag 7-Eleven, pay for my shit.
I'm kind of bummed because the energy drink that I like, they don't sell at the 7-Eleven near my place.
What, that fucking gold leaf
mule?
matcha mule fucking bullshit?
Yeah, the ginger one.
Bah!
It's the Moscow Mule just without the vodka.
You just lost some brownie points.
It's okay.
Because
like
your
cookies.
hipster fucking drink. It comes with a commemorative copper mug. For all you lumberjectuals. Lumberjectuals?
Are Moscow Mules hipster drinks?
I mean, they came into popularity, and it was all those like hipster muddle bar leather apron fucking.
I like it more
Not-
because it's ginger.
I shouldn't say that. Not bar leather apron is actually a place here, but I've never been there. But they have those cocktails. I mean, like you go to a place and the dude's got like he looks like a fucking old timey.
Oh, with the twirly mustache.
Yeah, like let me put some cocaine in your goddamn
the-
Coca-Cola.
The striped apron.
Yeah,
and
and he
stuff
like
that.
rolls up his sleeves and he's got a fucking waxed mustache.
With a, I don't know what kind of hat it is, but it's a flat brim with like the.
Oh yeah, like a bowler.
Yeah.
It looks like a bad guy. What was that fucking?
Yeah. See.
That fucking Old West like video game?
Red Dead.
No, it was before that. It was like a
Gun.
scrolling, not a scrolling.
Oh, Sunset Riders.
Yeah,
Bury me
fucking
with
love
my
that
money.
game. Was sick. Yeah,
Yeah, man, that game's great.
jumping on the cows, you had to run and
Yeah.
shit on the fucking thing.
Yeah. I was always the Mexican guy because he had the shotgun.
Yeah, scatterguns are good.
Yeah.
but I like 6 shooters.
Oh.
There's just 2 guns, whatever. Plus the better range and accuracy, just kind of shotguns, especially back then in the 1800s. Mm-hmm. It really wasn't, like basically just that birdshot. There wasn't any like if you really want to think about it, like you get that, like you choose a shotgun as a close quarter weapon, and in reality, it's really not going to do any good in anything farther than 40 feet.
Unless you got a slug.
Oh yeah, those are fucking legit.
Oh, yeah.
I used to love shooting slugs in my shotgun. That
feels good.
Fucking power.
That kick, though.
Makes you feel like a man or a woman, or it's pH balanced for a woman but strong enough for a man. Whichever. I wear women's deodorant. It's the only thing that can handle my pits.
Oh.
I wear
Extra
Dove
strength.
Dove cucumber mint or something like that.
I use Arm & Hammer.
It's
Like
got
the-
baking soda in it.
I don't know. But it's by the same company.
Dove?
Arm & Hammer.
Oh, I was like, what? I'm confused
It probably
about
does.
who's making your deodorant.
I've got to go get some.
Made
like,
from ground up doves.
Oh.
It's like the feathers and the blood.
Oh. That's why it smells so good. Even though I use the unscented one.
Yeah, it's just like rotten corpse. It's feathers and corpses.
Oh, man. I gotta go get some of that clinical strength antiperspirant.
Ooh. You gonna Botox your pits?
What?
Yeah, they do that where they like put Botox in your sweat glands so you don't sweat.
Oh.
It's for like people that sweat an excessive amount.
Oh. Huh.
You could do that.
That
People
sounds
do it.
expensive.
Probably. I mean, you can go just like get some botulism out of a can.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Fuck with it.
I can do that.
Just like let a can sit in the heat until it starts to expand, and then let that
Then just-
botulism brew.
Yeah.
Just let it all bubble up.
Then just pour it on my pits.
Well, I mean, you'd have to still inject it
Oh, okay.
and have to get it in your body
Okay.
because they put it in the glands.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like they inject it into
Yeah.
those, so they like
I see.
and they close up.
Huh. Why would you do that instead of like getting clinical
Because I
strength
think that's
stuff?
for people that like profusely sweat.
Oh.
Like it's
kinda-
just like you gotta change your shirt. Like on a normal just hanging out day.
Yeah.
Like you're just like leaking. Like a lactating mother hearing a crying baby type shit. And you're just like and you're like, oh, oh
Does
boy.
that happen?
Yeah.
I didn't know
It's a
that.
sympathetic response.
Oh. Oh, I
If
guess.
you got a mom that's got the breast milks and if she hears a baby cry, there's a big chance that she'll start like,
Oh. Interesting.
because her boobies are like, what? Feed that
baby.
motherfucker. I feed everybody. I don't
My
know
baby,
why
your
your
baby?
breasts sound like Peter Lorre. Maybe because they got the wonky eyes. Oh no, he had the bug eyes.
Yeah.
Not bug eyes, but just big doe. Those big doe eyes.
Like Battle Angel Alita. Alita Battle Angel.
Did you watch that movie?
No, I have it downloaded. I have
It's
a bunch
pretty
of
good.
movies downloaded.
It wasn't bad. I thought it was gonna be worse.
I have that Parasite movie downloaded that everyone's raving about.
Yeah, Jay Figueroa over there, fucking
I heard
said
it's
he really
pretty
liked
great.
it. I want to see it, but I'm just not in the mood for subtitles. Like I don't.
Yeah. I mean, the Koreans have always made pretty good movies. One of my favorite movies is Korean, actually.
Well, that's the same guy that did like The Host and
Old Boy.
yeah.
I like Old Boy.
Which man,
I
that
like
was-
his twists.
Did you see the remake of that with what's his name?
Old Boy?
Yeah, they remade Old Boy
Into
into the
like-
same thing, but it was like
from the U.S. instead? No, I didn't see that.
what's his name? Thanos. Fucking.
We interrupt this regularly scheduled program to bring you a promo spot for the W Files.
How do you feel about witches? How about aliens? Or maybe some messed up government experiments?
If you have a fascination with the weird, wild, wacky, or just downright what the things that go on in this world of ours, then you've come to the right place.
Join us on Tuesdays when we discuss all of this and more on the W Files podcast.
To listen and find out more, you can pop on over to our website at wfilespodcast.com.
Adieu, W Crew!
Josh Brolin
Oh.
played the dude.
Oh.
And
Fucked
what's
his
his name?
daughter.
The fucking
Sorry,
what's his name?
spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler alert. But the bad guy was the fucking South African dude from District 9. And he
Papa
was
Midnight.
What?
Papa Midnight?
Papa Midnight.
That's the only name I know him by.
was
From
he?
Constantine.
No, not the black guy.
Oh.
South African white guy from
Oh.
District 9. That dude wasn't in District 9.
I don't know.
Dijuman Hansu or whatever his name is.
Papa Midnight.
But he was. Did you watch the remake of A-Team? He was fucking not
Oh.
Face. He was fucking the Looney Tunes dude.
Yeah.
But he
Oh,
plays the bad guy,
Oh.
which I like. He's like, what's his name? It's something whatever. But he's fucking. But yeah, that's pretty good. And the Olsen sister is the girl, the daughter.
Elizabeth?
Yeah, she gets all kinds of nudity in that one.
She gets nudity in, like, I think her
Her
first...
Christmas cards.
No, her first movie she did nudity in, right? Put her on the map.
Well, I don't remember seeing her in anything before that.
Marga something. I don't know.
Did you say Bam Margera? No. She was fucking Bam Margera.
What happened to that guy anyway? He's still crazy?
I mean, last time I saw Bam Margera, he was fat.
Oh.
And, well, fatter than he was. And, like, because he was, like, drugs and alcohol. And,
Yeah.
And Ryan Dunn died, and then it was more drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
And then he got married, and then he had a kid, and I think he's, like, clean now, but he's just, like, chubbed.
Ah.
And I think he's just laying low.
Ah.
Like, the last time I actually saw him on something was that, my wife likes to watch that, like, celebrity rehab shit. Not celebrity rehab, but the, it's like celebrity...
Deathmatch.
No, the marriage counseling thing.
Oh? Man, I don't know. I don't watch reality TV.
Yeah. It's like a celebrity marriage counseling show.
Interesting.
But sometimes they do, like, the family edition.
Okay.
Basically, you know. And I saw him on that with... I just saw blurbs of it. I didn't actually watch the season. But,
Oh, man, if I had a kid like Bam, I would beat the shit out of him for all the shit that he did. To, like, his parents and stuff? Jesus Christ. Oh, my gosh.
also practical jokes.
But I guess... Oh, because before that, didn't he own, like, a skating company or something? Or a clothes company?
I don't think he
Some
owned
shit?
it. They were doing all that stupid shit, and then it got picked up by...
MTV.
Well, no, I mean, like, he was doing it for the videos, like Plan B or Alien Workshop or one of those skate companies.
Yeah.
And it was all in the videos.
Yeah. That's right. I remember now. Man, I miss Jackass.
Yeah,
That was
those were some
great.
good times.
Jackass and the Dudesons.
I never really watched that show.
The Dudesons?
Yeah.
Oh. It was like
I know.
Jackass.
Yeah, but like
European.
European. With the dudes.
So, more hardcore.
That light's bright.
Yeah, the Dudesons was pretty intense. Like, it wasn't as popular as Jackass, but I feel like their stunts and stuff were a little more death-defying or dangerous, I guess. Kind of like how death metal in Europe and stuff like that, they're so much more hardcore than...
Yeah, those guys are fucking nuts.
Yeah, they're fucking... What else are you going to do in
dude, you don't
Finland?
burn down churches? Fuck you.
What else are you going to do in
Metal is weak.
Sweden or Finland or fucking
Yeah.
Denmark and shit?
Like, it's cold and boring.
Yeah.
Just burn something.
For warmth.
I'll slaughter you for your blood.
Yeah. So I remember going to Children of Bodom concert when they came down here. And Alexi, between songs, he's like, "Oh, you guys, blah, 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 blah. You guys think you could party harder than what was it? Like LA?" He's just naming all the different cities that they went to. And we were like, "Ah!" And then he goes, "Do you guys think you could drink more than we do in Finland?" And everyone's like, "Whoa!" And I was just there like, no. And even him.
Excuse me, no.
And even him, after the yells died down, he's like, "No, you fucking can't."
I've been drinking for 12 straight years.
But I'm amazed with all the screaming and shit that guy does. His voice is not like shredded.
Well, I mean, they trained for it. You got to
Yeah.
do it from the diaphragm,
Yeah.
man. The diaphragm.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what that is or how to use
Like,
it.
can you go to a vocal coach to learn
Yeah.
how to scream?
They got all... Yeah.
Yeah?
Where did I see that? Oh, it was like... Do you remember that... there was like a TV show. It was like Making the Band, but it wasn't Making the Band. And they brought the dude from Biohazard and John Bonham's son... and somebody else, and they were like putting him into this like metal band.
Oh.
Like making a metal band for him. And they brought in a coach, and it was a lady like teaching him how to scream without screaming from their throat. It was like screaming from like pushing it out, so you weren't using your vocal cords to make. I mean, you're using your vocal cord, but not like straining
it. Yeah.
your throat. So I mean, they gotta change them. I mean, I'm sure those dudes like naturally know how to do that, but
Yeah. It's
I'm
probably
sure they gotta
better
take
to-
care of that shit. That's gonna fucking.
Oh, absolutely. There's another singer from Trivium who I guess never learned how to do it properly, and his voice is just fucking trashed. Like when he tries to speak and stuff, it's very like, yeah. It's like, God damn, man.
You're like, that's so fucking metal, bro.
Blacker than the blackest black times infinity.
Your soul is black like my soul. Hills Brother Coffee. Speaking of impractical jokes, no. Whatever happened to practical jokes? They don't really do that anymore, huh?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like the gum with the finger trap and the black mouth gum.
Yeah.
And the fly in the ice cube. And the whoopee cushion.
Oh, I know they still sell those at Spencer's. But I just
Go into
haven't been
Spencer's
to
anymore.
Spencer's.
Like you go in there and it's like half stupid T-shirts and the other half is like sex toys. And everything's on sale.
Yeah. Always, right?
Why is there so many
Everything's
sex
always on
toys at
sale.
Spencer's? Like when did that become a thing? Like I don't remember that when I was. And there's like a
Yeah, I
really
don't
big
remember that
like
either.
blacklight hippie section.
Yeah.
With like a
with
shit
the,
ton
like,
of Nag Champa.
black light pot leaves and stuff like that.
And like a shit ton of fucking incense. And like, it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
Well, I guess they have to,
Man,
you know.
you want to get high and fuck in a crazy T-shirt? Spencer's.
The wider you cast the net, the more you'll catch.
I mean, I guess it's all like the dudes who buy those shirts also probably smoke a shit ton of weed.
Yeah.
and their girlfriends are unsatisfied. Well, I know I'm lacking, so I guess we'll pick her up a toy. Or some fuzzy handcuffs or some sex dice.
Man.
It's like your bachelorette party stop, like gummy dicks and
Yeah.
drinking games and like pasta penis.
Pasta penis?
Penis pasta. You never seen the penis pasta?
No.
It's pasta shaped like little penises.
Oh, okay. I figured.
Which, it's weird because then it's like a hard dick that gets soft.
You don't want that.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's easier to eat. Even though eating dry pasta is not so bad.
I guess it's not as easy to choke when it's soft.
There's so many things to unpack there. So wait, a throat's pretty soft and that's easy to choke.
No, I mean the penises.
Oh.
When you're putting them in
All
your
of the
mouth.
penises? You have more experience with penises. I don't.
Like, how much... is there really a demand for penis-shaped pasta? Or is it just like gag
I don't
shit,
think so.
I
It's
guess,
probably
huh?
the same pack of penis-shaped pasta that was there in the 80s. I
gross.
don't know, like...
The company went
It's
out.
like a gag gift. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's like, damn, son, I need to, you know, like, I can't have mac and cheese unless it's dick-shaped. Like, it's just... It holds the cheese so much better. Like, because there's like a ball shape and that
Yeah.
collects the cheese and then...
just all the little crevices get all the cheese in.
But it's not like a super realistic dick. It's not like it's not like veiny. It's not
Oh.
like it's not like
What a
those
disappointment.
giant fucking cannelloni shells. It's like little like pressed out dick shape. You know, like it
Oh.
extrudes in a dick shape and they cut it into little.
Oh, okay.
You know, like it's just like an outline of a dick and balls.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
I was picturing like a penne pasta.
Oh yeah, no, that's
But with like balls attached to it.
That's a process. That's like there's some old Italian grandma like I did to make it a penis. I had to make it a penis. Like it's like super fucking authentic. No, this is the most special shape we make.
fresher, the better. That wasn't
it's-
Italian.
I don't know. The fresher, the better. Like Igor getting brains over there. Fucking. Abby Normal.
Igor.
It's Igor. It's Igor. It's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. That's such a great movie, though.
It's one of the best movies ever
Young
made.
Frankenstein. Like,
There's so
even
many
to this
good
day.
things.
Even to
It
this
holds
day.
up.
Yeah,
Hard.
yeah.
Big
I'll
time.
watch it and I'll laugh. It's fucking great.
It's never gonna not be funny.
Oh no, not at all.
There's some Mel Brooks that doesn't hold up, but like a lot of them are like they're just fucking classics.
Yeah. Blazing Saddles.
That's gonna be good forever.
Yeah. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I do too, but it's like I think I just seen it
Seen
too
it
many
too much.
times, and it's like one of the more like campier Mel Brooks movies. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like it's very like every fucking 5 seconds
Yeah.
of something, and you're like, okay, wait, what did I miss? Like
I'm
you
a
can't
sneeze.
fucking
Father of a Jew.
yeah. Like,
Bless you. Hey,
yeah,
Blinken.
man, fucking Dave Chappelle and that shit. That's what
Yeah,
fucking
man.
funny.
He was so young.
Fucking blinking. I can see. They fucking bah. I'm like,
Nope. I was wrong.
he's in the fucking toilet. With his fucking Braille Playboy. Oh my god.
It's so great.
Like there's so many little like that's what I loved about Mel Brooks. Like there's so many little fucking things that like I can't imagine writing all that stuff. Like we just watched Spaceballs the other night,
Oh, yeah.
which there's a lot more cussing than I remember in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot more shits than I thought were going to be in that because I watched it with the kids because I think they'd like it. They do not get most of what's going on because they're just like, like the first thing was like, the ship is so long. Like they're not getting the Star Wars references. It's like, that guy looks like the Star Wars guy. I'm like, Yeah, they're making
Yeah.
fun of Star
Yeah.
Wars, but they've never like seen Star Wars, so it's
Oh, really?
yeah. I mean, we've never watched Star Wars. I'm not like a huge Star Wars
Oh,
fan.
I see.
So I'm not like, you guys gotta watch Star Wars. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to watching Star Wars with them, like the original 3.
Yeah.
Like 4, 5, and 6. But like, fuck the other ones.
The prequels?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go see the last one because it's supposed to be the last one. But
Oh, I think it's just the last one about Luke Skywalker and his saga and shit like that.
I mean, all the previews I've seen for that one is like that. This is it.
Oh,
Like this is the end. Like Rey's gonna come into her shit, and then it's gonna like
or is Kylo gonna come in there?
whatever, or she's gonna be dark. Did you see the scene where she's like bad?
Was that in the trailer?
Yeah, there's like a really quick scene, and it's like she's in like a cloak, like a dark Sith fucking cloak,
No,
and she's
I didn't
got
see
this. It looks like it's like a U-shaped lightsaber.
Huh.
Like the handle's a U, and there's 2 lightsabers.
Huh.
And then she like whips it, and it goes into a fucking staff.
Whoa.
Which I was like, that's fucking badass, because that was her thing, right? Like she had the staff,
Yeah.
like when she was whatever she fucking was.
The scavenger.
Yeah. So she had that like that bow
Yeah,
staff
yeah.
thing, and the lightsaber was like 2 lightsabers, and the handle like it was
Yeah.
U-shaped, and then she like whips it down, and it goes into a long, double-ended fucking.
How
lightsaber.
interesting. Staffs are only used by the Sith.
Yeah, the cool Siths.
The Siths are way cooler.
There was supposed to be a thing where there's like Jar Jar Binks' bones were in the desert in that first
Oh, really?
The Force Awakens. But I think it was just like a
Conspiracy.
joke. Yeah,
Oh.
it was like, this is Jar Jar's bones.
Yeah, he's dead. Nobody liked him.
You know that movie was basically The New Hope all over again.
Which
it wasn't
one?
really The Force Awakens.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the same
All of
movie.
them are kind of just like.
But I mean, like almost.
I mean, 'cause
like
even from
they just reshot that movie with different
Yeah.
characters.
like even from the trailer for this latest one, Lando is taking control of the Millennium Falcon to destroy the Death Star again. It's like, we did this already.
Yeah.
Do something new. And it's just member berries. That's all it is. Member berries.
Remember berries?
Member berries. It's like, member this? Member when Lando? Member Han? Member berries. It's like little.
Why is it a
little-
berry?
I don't know.
God damn it.
It's just what it's called. Member berries. It's like all the movies getting rebooted. It's like, hey, remember Predator? Hey, remember?
But they didn't reboot Predator.
Oh,
it's
it's
like
like an actual continuation?
I mean, I don't think it's not a continuation. It's just
Oh, it's
another. yeah.
another installment.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like it's not like okay and now because. I mean, I guess technically it could be because it's like taking place when it took place when it came out. You know,
Yeah.
like 2018 or whatever.
Yeah.
Or was it 2019? No, it was 18.
18.
Right?
Yeah. I think, yeah.
But it was like present day, whereas
Yeah,
all of
yeah.
them were present day. So there was no
Oh, yeah, I guess so, huh?
real, you know what I mean? It's just like, it actually kind of takes place after.
AVP?
Yeah, no, yeah, because that was. No, not doesn't take place after AVP, but it's like you saw it, right?
The new one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a super predator, like coming, like they're
That's
fucking-
right. Yeah. I remember now. Oh, that's right. And the kid finds the fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the little autistic boy.
Yeah.
Gets the helmet. The dad sends it back.
Yeah.
But that was the whole thing is that predator was like trying to help him because this predator was like, I'm gonna fuck everything
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
And was killing all the other predators too.
Damn.
That was a loud motorcycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wild hogs for life, bro. Get some.
It's all coming back to me now. 'Cause I watched it. That was really.
That was pretty
high.
funny.
Yeah, it was.
It was the same. It was the original writer. Shane
it was?
Black. Yeah, Shane Black
Oh,
wrote
shoot.
that. And he wrote the first one.
I didn't know that. But yeah.
That was a good movie. I love Predator. When I was a kid, I wanted to be the Predator. He was so cool. I was always root for the bad guy.
Well, he was cool. He had cloaking device.
Come on, man.
He had mandibles on his mouth mandibles.
Yeah, man. He had that crab vagina face.
And then he did that clicking. Yeah. Yeah. There's actually a... What game is that? Oh.
You're an ugly motherfucker.
But in Tom Clancy, The Wildlands,
I don't know.
whatever, it would take place in like Bolivia or something. But there's like a DLC where you fight the Predator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's pretty
cool.
dope. It's a fucking bitch to kill him though.
Did they have they had a Predator game, didn't they? But it was terrible. It was like for like Nintendo or Super Nintendo.
Oh yeah, yeah, it
or
was fucking
Genesis
horrible.
or something like it.
It was horrible.
It was like
Which
it's
one
like
was
you
that
played
for?
it
I
all in
forget.
like his heat vision.
Yeah,
You're like, what the
it
fuck
sucked.
is this graphics? Terrible. Schwarzenegger just looked like one of the dudes from Contra.
Yeah.
He was just like,
That's the thing. Like, movie-based video games are never that good.
no, like E.T.
They had a video game for that.
or Goonies. That was great.
They had a Goonies game too.
Yeah. Oh man, they had them all, man.
Jeez. I guess because that was around the time when video games were just starting to pop off. Yeah.
They're like, dude, make a video game.
Yeah.
Well, that was the thing. I want to say it was E.T. or Goonie, one of those like sunk Atari. Like there's like a landfill
yeah.
of. There's like a landfill that's just full of those fucking games. Like, you brought down the king.
E.T., by the way, scariest alien movie. If you think about it.
Why?
Think about it.
Okay, go. Let's do this. Play it out.
So E.T., right? He's this alien who creates a psychic bond with a little kid. Controls him just by thinking
But it's
about
not
it.
even psychic, right? That's like they're like connected
Yeah.
in all ways.
And he can bring stuff back to life. And assuming he can do that, he could probably also just kill him. Just with his brain.
But he'd have to kill himself.
Huh?
They'd have to kill himself.
Only if he's linked to the person.
Actually, you're right. They never show like if they like Elliot gets fucked up
Yeah.
because E.T.'s dying.
Yeah.
But like
And
what
then
if
E.T. stops
Elliot
the link.
died?
I don't know. That part
Like
I
would
don't
E.T.
know.
be fucked up because he's the main dude, like he's controlling it?
I don't know if he'd get fucked up because he's the one who has the link to Elliot.
That's what I'm saying. It's
So,
like a
like-
vampire thing.
Yeah.
Where like you could kill a vampire that was made by the head vampire.
Yeah.
But if you kill the head vampire, all the other vampires
All the others, yeah.
revert back to not being vampiric.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so keep going. What's the scary part?
The scary part?
He's a
Why was
robot
E.T.
controlling the-
Why was he here?
He was left behind. He's a kid.
But why were they here in the first place?
I mean, his parents were vacationing in the woods.
Oh, is that it?
I don't know. They don't really go into that. They just like they're exploring and then they go peace out. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
And he was like, where the fuck you at, dog? And they like, what I think is stupid is that like they didn't really like look for him too hard. It seemed like they were
Yeah.
just like, where's that little motherfucker? It seems almost like they left him like,
yeah.
fuck this mother bitch, and we're out because he's annoying as fuck. His stupid glowing finger and his
Yeah.
fucking extendo turtleneck.
He was scary. It's scary when you think about it. That's what I do when I see those happy movies. I'm like, no. Like Bicentennial. I would talk about Bicentennial.
We went there. That's,
But that's what I do. Like all these happy movies, I always think like,
that was actually on the other day, and I was like, oh, I'll check it out. And I'm like, this movie's fucking terrible.
Bicentennial Man?
I just can't watch. Like, I just don't like his character. Like, he's like, little miss. Ba ba da ba. Oh, and he's so like he was like so taken aback, and it was like I'm like, ugh. Did I only saw that movie like once,
Me too.
and then
Never
like
again.
watching him interact. It was the scene where he comes back and he sees the granddaughter.
Oh, yeah.
And they look exactly like, and he's like, little bit. She's like, who are you? Blah, and it's like, he's like, oh, you're not little. Who are you? Oh, and I'm like, this is terrible. Click. Like, R.I.P. Robin Williams.
He was really good in. Was it 24-hour photo or 1 hour photo?
1 hour photo.
God, yeah.
He was so
That
gross.
was-
It was that fucking hair. That blonde hair. Ugh. That alone is just like, you're a fucking creep. Like, for
Yeah,
sure.
he was.
Insomnia was all right, too. That was pretty good. And Hook. I mean, that was all right. We were watching that the other day, and I couldn't remember. I was like, why would they leave in the fucking the nearsighted gynecologist dig? Like, none of those fucking kids know what the fuck he's talking about. When him and fucking Rufio are going at it over the dinner table.
I don't remember.
And he was
It's
like,
been so long.
"Spaz," and he's like, you nearsighted gynecologist? And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
I was like, I forgot he said that. And then he was like, I was like, why would they?
Oh, man.
Like, first of all, I think the nearsighted gynecologist is living his best life. Right? Like, he's just like, sorry, I forgot my glasses.
I got to get right in there.
He's like, your breath is hot. Just heating up the speculum.
I haven't seen Hook in forever.
If you were cryogenically frozen, and they brought you back, and they put you in a body of a female.
Wait, I don't have my own body?
No. They just froze your brain.
Oh, okay.
You didn't have enough money for the whole body. You only had enough for the brain. Which, do you know how you pay for that? You know what's crazy about that? That you get a life insurance policy and name the company as the beneficiary.
What?
That's how you pay for your cryogenics.
Huh.
I mean, there might be other ways, but like if you were just as a single person, like wanted to be frozen, like you get a life insurance policy because you have a choice of full body or just cranial,
Yeah.
like just your brain, that you get a life insurance policy and name the company as the beneficiary of that life insurance policy. And then when you die, when you're about to die and you're going to go get frozen, then they're named as the beneficiary, and that life
pays
insurance
for it.
policy pays for your cryogenics.
How interesting.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So if I was put into a woman's body, what?
Would you?
I'd be a slut.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely. Is that where you're going?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I've always been curious, I guess, as to like, when my dick's in a vagina, it feels great. But I want to know, like, what does it feel like to have a dick in my vagina? like, what does it feel like from the woman's side, I've always been kind of curious about it.
I mean, yeah, because it's like the vagina is supposed to be like so crazy sensitive. and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Is it just
guess,
like...
no. Who knows for sure? It's all myth.
Yeah, it's all a myth.
The vagina's a myth.
No, it's the orgasm.
Oh, right. The female orgasm.
Yeah. The female orgasm to be specific. But yeah, if I was cryogenically frozen, put into a woman's body, awoken in this, I'm guessing she's hot.
Who knows? What if you don't like the body?
I don't know.
Wouldn't that suck?
Yeah,
If
it
they
would.
just like willy-nilly put you into something like, this is what we got. And you're like, fuck. Fuck.
Quadriplegic.
Now, what did you, like, here, like, me personally, like, I would be like, whatever, but you're alone in the future.
I don't know if I'd want that.
Like, everybody you know is dead.
Yeah,
Everything you know is probably changed or gone.
absolutely. Technology
knows
would be
what-
so advanced.
Yeah,
that-
like, well, who knows? What if it's like a wasteland? What if you're just
Mad
like,
Max.
yeah, what if there's just like pockets, like where your cryogenics is like the rich part of town or whatever, but the rest is like wasteland, and then you don't have shit, and you got to go live in the wasteland with the other derelicts and broke people because you ain't got no money.
Or what if you're cryogenically frozen, and you didn't unfreeze until after mankind is extinct and the next creatures have evolved to take over.
Damn. Well, that's suspecting that the cryogenics can like do everything to revive you on its own.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Which you never know.
Yeah.
But like, what would you know what I mean? Like, that would be so crazy. Like, that would be such a culture shock.
Oh, yeah,
in the
absolutely.
biggest sense.
Everything would be new
There's
to
a
you.
comic book called It's like Post Metropolis or Pre Metropolis, something metropolitan, like Post Metropolitan or Parametropolitan, something metropolitan. Metropolitan something, whatever. But the premise was, or is, or whatever, that I guess it centers around this female lead who was cryogenically frozen, and then when they get out, like the cryogenically frozen people are like second-class citizens,
Oh. Okay.
and they have like shelter, homeless places, basically. Like they sleep on cots, and they're just like, "Fuck you." Like, you suck, cryo freak, like that kind of shit. And her husband was supposed to get frozen with her, but he died too far from like the cryogenic place, and he never got frozen. So she's also waking up to that, like,
Realization.
I'm alone
Yeah.
in this society that hates me, kind of thing. And I think that would be like why? It's so weird that like that would be like, it's like society will find some way to fucking hate you.
Yeah. Well, it's also pretty bold of you to assume, oh, I'm going to freeze myself. And then once I'm unfrozen, people will just love me and shit like that, you know?
Well, no, but you're not expecting to be loved. Not expecting to be loved or anything, but just like, why do I have to be a lower class citizen for choosing, you know what I mean? To like, I was in a time when I chose to do this.
Yeah.
Maybe I was sick. Maybe
Oh,
whatever, you know, and
yeah.
the whole thing was like, I'm going to freeze myself in the hopes that they find a cure for whatever fucking ails me. Because that's the basic thing.
Yeah.
Like, especially nowadays, it's like, that's not cryogenically freezing because I want to live forever. It's like, my body's failing, I'm dying. Freeze me to preserve, to preserve my body. In the hopes that in the future,
There will be a cure.
there will be, that you could fix me.
But you're still going to die.
If they cure the disease, you won't. They could cure you and unfreeze. But see, that's the whole thing, too, is that they don't got that now. They're not, I mean, I don't think they're close. I mean, there's like millions of people, and I think there's only like 1,400 people that are actually cryogenically frozen. Like,
Oh, shit.
somewhere ridiculous.
The rich ones. Rich folk. Or,
The place is called Alcor. I think that's
Huh. I didn't know about that. But it's just delaying the inevitable. And why would you want to cryogenically freeze yourself? Leave everyone and everything you know behind. They're going to age, they're going to die. Then you're going to come back, you're going to have nothing. It's a very... Sorry, to me it sounds kind of selfish.
Oh, yeah. That's the perfect ghost.
Yeah.
You're like, go freeze myself. Can you just bring me back when everybody I know is dead?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do that, though. I think it'd just be, like you said, culture shock. Especially if it's like hundreds of years in the future.
Yeah.
Or like even 50 years.
Even 50
Who knows
years,
what
yeah.
the
Like,
fucking
you come
technology's
back and your
gonna be
girl's
like.
old as shit.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing is, like, you always hear, like, what was that movie? There was a movie a long time ago where it was like, I forget who was in it. But it was like that thing where he got frozen
Uh-huh.
and then was unfrozen. And it was like a drama, like, thing. And I want to say it was like Ed Harris or something. Like, somebody was the frozen guy. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was, fuck it, whoever. Oh, fuck, god damn it. fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, you know who? Nope,
Yeah.
not him, but the other guy. He's like a director, Peter Berg.
oh, okay.
Peter Berg. So this was, which he's just like a director now. But he was cryogenically frozen in like whatever, like one of the first, NASA style fucking government shit. And then was unfrozen and came back, and it was like trying to live his life. And then like his body started aging rapidly.
Oh,
Because it was like, the freezing retarded the cell growth, but then once he was unfrozen, it was like,
we got some catching up to do.
Which that would be a trip if that was the fucking case. That it was like, what is the point? If like, you'll get out, but then,
What about freezer burn?
well, I think it's so crazy now. Like, you see pictures of like the first freezer, it looks like an old piece of chicken in an ice block, and you can't see shit. It's like super cloudy, but now it's like, whatchamacallit, like fucking Demolition Man, where it's like clear and like everything. I think the freezing technology is
better.
good, but there's no reviving technology.
Yeah. Huh.
Like if you froze a perfectly healthy person for like 20 years, they couldn't just like unthaw them and like pump juices into them and fucking heat them up and then be like, boop, ta-da, you're back.
Yeah. Wait, so there are people cryogenically frozen right now, and there's no revival method. So they're just kind of like,
But those are all people that have probably that were either dying and were like, they
Do it for
there's
science.
like a window of opportunity. It's not like, oh, here's your corpse, freeze it. Like they can't. I don't think they can do it. Like they have to do it within the hours or whatever. But those people are now frozen for whatever time.
would your, I guess it would. Yeah. Or would like the sleep damage your brain or like your
The
memory
freezing?
or anything like that?
Who knows? Nobody's been thought out.
Yeah. Huh.
But that's the thing is that like, so now these people are paying just to be stored
Yeah.
in cryogenic sleep. Well, not even sleep. You're fucking
You're
dead.
just frozen, yeah.
You're just a frozen popsicle. And then you're like, maybe one day they'll figure it out. Then it's like, oh, okay. But if they don't, then like, I guess it's kind of like, well, fuck it. Either way, you're dead.
Yeah.
You're either rotting in the ground or one day you're like, oh shit, it worked. Like, I'm back, bitches. Where's this fucking 7-Eleven, man? Do you still make monsters? I need a fucking monster. Sorry.
I know I just woke up, but man.
Why am I missing a finger? Freezer burn. Sorry. Got a little dicey there at the end. There's a show I started watching. It's this French show called Ad Vitam. Ad Vitam, whatever. But it's like in the near distant future, whatever. Near distant future? That doesn't make any sense. Oxymoron, jumbo shrimp.
Holy war.
Yeah. Hey-oh. Righteous preacher man. No, I don't know.
Female orgasm.
That's not an oxymoron. You just have to say like orgasmic female. Well, but it was they do. It's like regeneration. So they like have what looks like those like they look like fancy tanning booths. Like if the door slides open, they sit in and they're like in water and they're like. Then this light flashes and all this shit, and it like regenerates them.
Oh.
And so the series starts out with like the oldest person on Earth is having like their 169th birthday. They're the oldest, and she looks like she's 22.
Oh.
Like they just like if you like you have to like you're not able to get regenerated until you're 30.
Oh, okay.
Like that's the law.
yeah.
And so then you take a test.
To see
Like
if
a
your body
DNA
will
test to
accept
see
it.
if you're compatible to be regenerated.
Uh-huh.
But most everybody is, and all this, and they're getting regenerated. But then what happened was, 10 years ago from this time, 10 years prior, there were these suicide cult of kids getting brainwashed. Not brainwashed, but they were like they got this like colon tattoo that meant whatever it means for Saul or something in the Bible or some shit, and they were like totally became like it's like this religious sect against regeneration, and so they were fucking shooting themselves in the head like in mass, and now it's like happening again. So that's like the first episode is like they're celebrating this chick's birthday, and then this dude goes to the beach and there's just like all these bodies like washing up on the shore, like of like 10, 15 people or whatever. And it's like the same thing. And they're like, so now there was like one survivor from that because like somebody stopped her from going to the thing 10 years ago. And so they get her out as kind of a like bait, like put her in a situation to see if these people, if it's the same people, that they get contacted. Because there's a lot of people against it. They just want to die naturally. It's like, it's wrong to live for it. Because basically these people are like 150 years old or 119 years old, and they get like all this shit. And but I don't know if that, like, if everybody's getting regenerated, like, who gives a shit about death? You know, like, because you could still die.
Yeah. You
from
get
anything.
to like an accident or shot.
It's not making you superhuman.
It's just stopping aging.
And they even like kind of denote that like the dude's drunk and he's like trying to like get regenerated and like they get headaches and like shit happens. Like there's little things that they're saying that are like maybe this is not so great. Like, but I think if you could like regenerate, like it seems to me like they're playing it that you got to be in like healthy shape. That it's not gonna, if you regenerate but take, like, you can't just be like, I'm gonna fucking smoke and drink and fuck and eat fast food and be all shitty. And they're like, yeah, but it's not gonna, like, it's not gonna work as good if you do all that stuff. Like, you still have to be
healthy,
like healthy. So it's kind of like, again, it's an interesting plot line, but I don't think it works in reality. Like, I don't think anybody would give a shit.
No.
Plus, I think it would be like, it's probably expensive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you'd have to save up for it. Probably not everybody could afford it. So it's like, is it that big a deal? Like, would you regenerate yourself?
No. People need to die.
Fuck no.
People need to die.
But I mean, you can still die.
No, like, if you're...
Like, more than they would die if you're regenerated?
Yeah. Like, if people are living beyond, like, 160, 200 years, it's like, come on now. You're taking up space. You know?
The other thing I thought was cool was that it was interesting. Like, I guess I wouldn't have thought of it. Like, I didn't think of it. And when they put it out there, it was like, oh, shit, that's a pretty good fucking twist. They have these mourner cops, like these dudes are called mourners, and they have like certain, like a dog or they have this like weird glowing ball, and they're notifying this lady that her kid's dead. He was one of the kids that shot himself, and she opens the door and she looks like, you know, she's like in her 30s because she regenerates, and because of their age when they started regenerating and how long the regeneration thing has been going on, that these people don't know what death is. And so the mourner is there to like
explain.
Okay, you have to talk about him in the past tense.
Yeah.
So they make sure they like people talk in the past tense about the person that died. And the lady's like confused. Like, what? But he leaves and he comes back. Like, he's left before. They're like, he's dead now. He's doesn't exist anymore. So I thought that was like a really cool, like, oh shit, like people would, you know, like, it's like people now not knowing about like fucking, you know, something from the 80s. They're like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Is it like a
dystopian kind of community? It almost seems
it looks like normal.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like the future, but not kind of thing. Like there's no like flying cars and shit. Like it looks like there's like electric cars and shit like that, but there's nothing like robots and all this shit. It's just kind of like regeneration is the thing.
But wouldn't there still be like fatalities from like...
But that's what I mean. Like, yeah, like death, it's not making you immortal.
Yeah.
In the sense of like you can't be harmed.
Yeah.
Like somebody can still shoot you. You can still get into a car accident. You can still fucking...
How would they have forgotten about death if they're still like...
Maybe because it never happened to them. Like they have no. Maybe it's just few and far between.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. They don't talk about like that aspect of it, but it's just like they've never dealt with death, so they don't know how to deal with it.
I see.
And like she's still like, what? No, what do you mean? Like that kind of shit. And then the next minute it's like, oh no, but he comes back, and you're like, no, he's gone. Like, get it through your thick fucking skull, lady. He's fucking dead.
So it's their job to go in.
Yeah, they gotta like before the cops like start asking questions and shit like that. They're like, okay, listen here now. He's dead. And the dude's kind of a dick. Like the one you see, he's just like, every time she's like, yeah, and we were talking. You were talking. Like, not, that's a bad example. But, like, it was like, he likes ice cream. No, he liked ice cream. And you're like, all right, dude, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, like imagine if somebody came to your fucking house and it was like that. Like, hey, man, your mom died. And you're like, oh, man, I remember she loves driving in the country. She used to like driving in the country. She loved it. Past tense, piece of shit. And you're like, okay. Like, can I get
Jeez.
You're really pushing the fucking getting over this part of this.
Interesting.
But it's like another one of those dubbed. And it's like, fuck, I wish it didn't take me out of it. Like, it just...
The reading.
They're so bad. Like, the dubbing is terrible. It's always terrible. Like, I've never seen a good dubbed anything.
Anime.
It's fucking, but it's like, it's fucking drawings, bro. Drawings are easy to dub. But even then, it's still like, it's that sound quality. Like, the voice never, like, conveys
the emotion.
Yeah, like, there's always a disconnect, and it always sounds so, like, it's not right.
Yeah.
And it's just, like shitty fucking CGI, or shitty acting, or shitty whatever. Just, like, I want to get into it, but it's like...
But I can't.
There's such a big part of my head that's like, ugh.
Would you rather listen to a dubbed thing or read the subtitles?
It depends on my mood. Like for the lazy in me, like I just want to see this, and I would rather suffer through a dubbing. Because like it's such a hard thing to have a visual medium and also a text medium going at the same time. And there's always inevitably, like, something you're gonna miss.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter how minute it might be, but there's, like, a facial cue or a little fucking, like, not Easter egg, but, like, something that might happen while you're reading.
Yeah.
That might be like, oh, wait, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Like, down the line where you're... Like, who's that guy? Like, wait, I was reading, wait, and then who? You're white or you're yellow? Which one is you? Like... You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's too much going on. Yeah. And then, like, especially if it's, like, it's not bad, I think, in, like, a drama setting where it's mostly talking. But, like, if you're watching, like, a dubbed, an action movie or a dubbed, fucking, you're like, what, like, back and forth, like, fucking, like somebody with bifocals that's kind of, like, fucking dip up and down and shit. You're just like, I can't read it, and then look, and then read, and it's almost like you want to like pause and read, and then start, and then pause and read, and then start, but then who's gonna fucking do that? That's some bullshit. They need to create a program in the iPad or your phone when you're watching the movie with the facial recognition that will like split second pause when your eyes dip down. When it like recognizes that you're reading, and it'll like slow the action, and then when you come back up, it re-speeds it up to. That would be some shit.
Oh, it'll come.
Patent pending. TM. You can't say it's recorded. We did it.
It's either that or there will be like real-time translators that we can put in our ear and shit like that.
Well, they have that. Have you seen that? There's like somebody came out with that shit. It's like it looks like a fucking earbud. Like a wireless headphone, but it's supposed to be a real-time translation device where you can like talk to somebody and what they say is just instantly translated in your ear.
Oh, that's cool. But it only works for you.
Right.
It's going to be completely useless. You go to a foreign country like, hey man, where's the grocery store?
And they're like, okay? And you're like, yes, what? No, what? Okay. So this
man.
is
Unless you like swap it back and forth. That's gross. That's unsanitary. Ew.
so this is wait, what? What'd you say?
Like if you take it out and put it in their ear when you talk.
You got to give them one each time.
That's just too involved. And then what if it doesn't fit in one of your ears? Like what if it doesn't fit in the ear of the person you're trying to talk to? Completely one-sided.
So this is a thing called this in-ear translator can interpret a bilingual conversation on the fly. It's called the WT2 language translator. And it's by this company called Bragi, which is like a German startup company. And it says there are no shortage of apps that can translate spoken words into another language, including Google's Excellent Translate app. But where the WT2s stand out is each earpiece can automatically identify and interpret a specific language in real time without getting confused by other languages or sounds, and without needing the user to prompt the listening translation process with, for example, a button tap. Here's how it works. The owner of the WT2 first has to set the two languages being used in the companion app. After that, each person simply wears the earpiece and speaks so that you are sharing.
Oh, okay.
It speaks in their own language. The other party will hear a translated version through their earpiece.
Interesting. I wonder how well it'd work. 'Cause, I mean,
I don't know. There's
so
a
many
video.
but there's so many different dialects within languages.
Well, that's what I was saying. This is saying this video is like a Cantonese person. And it says that the fact that WT2 can pick up a language as colloquial as Cantonese is impressive. When I spoke Mandarin, which is more formal and rigid compared to Cantonese, the translator was able to translate into English with much greater accuracy. I tried an English-Japanese conversation with a friend, which went smoothly too.
Huh.
The WT2 can currently handle two-way interpretation of 36 languages, including Arabic, Dutch, French, German, Greek, Hindi, Portuguese, Russian, Thai, and Vietnamese, as well as the aforementioned languages and dozens more. You will need internet connection for the translation to work, however.
Oh.
Which, I mean, on your phone, it wouldn't matter. Like,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're...
Unless you're like
And this-
rural.
Of course, giving a complete stranger an earbud to wear is not always an acceptable
Yeah.
option. So the WT2 can translate the traditional way through the app. The interpreted texts are displayed in text forms, but then, I mean, you might as well just have the fucking thing.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like, get this WT2 if you were, like, going to hang out with somebody that doesn't speak another language. And then you could fucking talk. But, like, I mean, unless you don't give a shit about handing somebody the other earbud.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess is just your fucking ear.
Yeah, but some people don't clean their ears.
True. You should see my fucking AirPod case. It's disgusting.
No,
It's
thank
just-
you.
And I mean, I clean my ears, but I mean, just shit's
Yeah.
in your ears. Like, there's,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? But plus, it's like in my pocket. It's like linty.
All the lint. Yeah.
It's linty and waxy. Linty and waxy.
My two favorite things.
Those are the 8th and 9th dwarfs. Linty and waxy.
Tasty.
Oh, daddy.
It's been a while since we had some of that.
Yeah. It's a weird one because it's like I feel like we just did one.
Yeah.
So for those of you listening, it's actually Saturday, which you won't hear this until Wednesday. Unless I get super antsy and just put it out. But we're just schedules conflicted.
Yeah.
So we're like doing a
Doing it right
recording
now.
on Wednesday when we just did one on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So it's like back to back and it's like
Yeah. And it was a pretty busy day today. Too.
Yeah, it was pretty busy, and it was just like, it wasn't like crazy, but it was just so steady.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, what are you going to talk about? And then you have such funny things that we say in the kitchen, and you just want to be like, save it for the podcast. But then it's like, you can't get it back because it's in the moment. You know, like, that's what I think it's like, I would wonder, like, those podcasts that, like, watch a movie, like, while they're doing the podcast,
Yeah.
like, things would flow so much easier. Because you're having that external stimulation, which is like, we're listening to music and something fucking comes on and something sparks that I can't even remember half the shit we just talked about.
Yeah, me neither.
Like an hour ago. But I know, like, one of it was like Sierra's a transvestite.
Oh, yeah.
Transgender. That was a thing.
That whole rumor. And I'd still totally be down.
And nobody gave a fuck because it's Sierra.
She fine.
Yeah. She's a good-looking woman.
I'd let her 1-2 step
The
on
handsome 1-2 step. 1-2 step into my fucking bedroom. I mean, I was speaking as you.
Yeah.
But I don't even know how to dance.
Me neither. Only hula.
Only hula?
Hula.
You got that hard hula hip gyration?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you should see it sometime. I do it every
good.
now and then in the kitchen when nobody's looking.
You're like de-stress hula dance?
Yeah. Oh,
What?
I know what movie we could watch. It's a tradition of mine.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. Kill it.
Right now?
No, I don't have.
Oh,
my,
I was like, what?
I don't have my hard drive. Sorry.
Yeah, that was going to be closer to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Maybe next week? No, not next. Maybe the next.
How about the Tuesday before Thanksgiving?
That's what I was saying. Like,
Oh.
won't that be
Is that next week? Wouldn't it be next week?
No, next week is the 11th. That's what I'm saying. We're not doing one next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So the Tuesday after
After.
that.
Yeah.
I meant next podcast.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, we're going to do next podcast. We're going to fucking nut up and watch.
It's so great. It's so
We're going to do, first, we're going to watch a movie while we're podcasting. We're going to watch Thanksgiving,
Oh, it's so great.
the original Turkey Massacre movie.
Oh, the best.
God, if there was another one, Jesus Christ.
There's a second.
No, I mean like
like
different
another.
one.
Oh, I
Like,
see,
like
I
if there
see.
was a different thing, like if there was a different, like this is the original turkey, not that stupid other fucking turkey one. That other turkey horror movie.
If they reboot it, I'd totally go see it.
They're not gonna fucking reboot. They're not gonna. They never reboot. Well, I guess that's not true. I was gonna say they never reboot like the cult. But is that
Yeah.
a cult classic? I don't think that's a cult classic. That's just your trash cinema. Like it's just fucking like.
Hey,
But I'm saying like like
I'm sure
Evil
there has to
Dead.
be another
Evil
fan.
Dead is a cult classic.
Yeah.
Like that's what I mean. And they redid that.
or
into,
like The
more-
Room.
The Room. Yeah, they didn't remake that though.
Oh yeah, they did a making of the
Yeah, they just did like the.
behind this
Well, no, it wasn't behind. It was just it was like a movie about that guy.
about Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, because it wasn't even a documentary. It was like
Oh, just about him. Yeah,
Yeah, because what's his name? Franco. played
Franco,
him.
yeah. I haven't seen it. I have
Neither
it
have
downloaded.
I just can't like. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't fucking care about it.
He's such a character.
Yeah,
Tommy
like I've
Wiseau.
seen the dude, but then like when I've seen him, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about this guy enough to watch
Have you seen The Room?
James Franco play him. Like I don't fucking care. Like, ugh.
Have you seen The Room though?
No.
Oh, you're missing out on some
Yeah,
glorious
no, I know
trash.
it's terrible, but that's the other thing is like. It's
so
also
great.
hard for me to watch a movie. Yeah, but like I can't. Like I'm a cinephile snob asshole. You know what I mean? Like I watch shitty movies, and I'll watch a lot of shitty movies. But there's certain that like I can't watch it for the sake of it being shitty.
Oh,
Like if I see a movie, I'm not like, ooh, that looks shitty. I gotta watch it. It's like this movie looks good, and then I'm like, this movie's shitty.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not just like, ooh, this is a shitty movie. I gotta watch it because it's so funny. Because then I feel like it's like that hipster ironic shit. Like I watch it because it's ironic. Like it's not good, but that's why I watch it. Not saying that's what you're doing, but
no,
like,
I watch it because it's hilarious.
but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't find like I'm just like, ugh, this is terrible. Like I can't watch this. Like I told we did. I don't think we talked about Ice Pirates on this fucking.
Oh no,
But
you
that
told me
is
about it.
fucking trash.
Ah.
And I had like fond memories of it because the last time I saw it, I was probably like 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? And it was like Ice Pirates. And then I watched it probably like what was it? Probably
couple
like
months
fucking
ago.
6 months ago,
Yeah.
probably because it was before the podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, that is shitty. That is fucking terrible. It's such a bad movie. Like, it's so bad.
Oh, I have that downloaded too. Oh. Maybe
But I
tomorrow
mean,
I'll just do it.
that's why you like it, because
yes.
it's right up your alley.
I love
it's
it. I love that trash cinema.
I watched it. And I made myself finish it. I was just like,
maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better.
I know it's never gonna get better. But I mean, it's like fucking Robert Ulrich, fucking what's his name's in it? Hellboy, fucking Ron Perlman's in it. Oh my god, it's so fucking cheesy. It's so bad. It's terrible.
Oh,
and
man.
the bad guys are they're like the Inquisition, they're dressed like conquistadors. They don't even they're like space conquistadors. They're not even in it's here's what we have in the fucking art department. And
oh man,
this is what we got.
Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Oh, it's definitely trash.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
No, because I decided earlier during work that tonight is a blunts and bong rips kind of night.
Oh, so you're gonna be on one hard.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna like that movie.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, it's no Thanksgiving. There's no turkeys in it.
No turkeys wearing people's faces.
No.
Oh,
And totally getting away with it.
I know.
What do they think? That it's a midget? You know what I'm saying?
Great.
It's who's this little guy?
That's what I love about it. The ridiculousness of it.
It's a turkey's head is the size of a tennis ball. And then you got a person's face draped over it.
It's so great.
And everybody's hey, buddy. You're totally believable as whoever skin face you are.
I love that shit so much. Because the thing is, I watch it because it's horrible.
Yeah.
And I think it's hilarious. But it's also more than I've ever done in that, field or anything. So it's as much as,
But
it
you're also
sucks.
not a filmmaker.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
It's not you're man. I mean, it sucks, but I never made anything in my film career. But it's you're not trying to. So why even put yourself up against it, to be that fucking person?
But it's still they got the funding, they got the people to act in it. And it's this guy had to fucking hard sell that shit.
Yeah, but you could say the same thing about George Romero and fucking Night of the Living Dead. He did the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's a classic. You know what I'm saying? That's not.
Thanksgiving is a classic, right?
That's like saying the McRib is a classic.
I don't like the McRib.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that's my point.
Okay.
The McRib is a classic sandwich. You're just
Point
is
taken.
it though? Are you sure? It's just not just meat formed into a shape.
Yeah. It's so horrible. But not like trash cinema where it's horrible in a good way.
Yeah.
It's just, I get the shits. I remember
get
one
the
time
shits?
eating the McRib and getting
Oh, I was
the
from
shits.
Thanksgiving. I don't want to watch it. This movie's so bad it's gonna give me the shits. Holy shit!
Oh no, that movie is the shit.
The shit.
But
Speaking of something that might give you the shits, it might be time for what's in your mouth. This week, we got M&M's is getting into the fuck your mouth up flavors
man,
with a taste of the Orient. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, you could win a trip around the world if you vote. So they have one of 3 internationally inspired flavors. And I got this one because A, it's the only one they had, and B, it's the weirdest one. Because the other 2 were coconut and toffee.
where's toffee?
Well, I think toffee's like England.
England? Oh, okay.
And coconut would be here, I guess.
Oh,
Or any other island that has
tropical
coconut.
island. Yeah.
Yeah. But this is south of the border, baby. These are Mexican jalapeno peanut M&Ms. So
See how they are.
I just love that it's the dumb yellow M&M, and he's got a sombrero, and he's holding a vine full of jalapenos.
Isn't that racist?
Yeah, it's super racist. So racist.
People are still gonna eat
But
M&Ms, though.
yeah, so let's fucking get into this bullshit right here. Oh, yeah. I should take a picture. Mm-hmm. It never works out because fuck, it's so blurry. Because like the flash doesn't go until
After you hit
yeah, right. Like
and then it needs to focus while the flash is on.
yeah, and there's no way to focus. It's like too fast, too furious.
Too fast for you.
I'll just save the wrapper. How about that? Let's just do that. We'll just open this gently and we'll save the wrapper. I'm not having any high hopes for this. I'm expecting.
What if it tastes like Mexican chocolate?
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm expecting. Like it's like we put a pinch of fucking cayenne pepper in the chocolate mix. Like it's not even gonna taste like jalapeno.
Yeah.
They don't smell like anything but M&Ms.
Oh yeah, they just smell like regular.
It just tastes like peanut M&Ms.
Yeah. I don't taste any jalapeno. There's very little spice to
I
it.
didn't get any.
Really? Like it's just like tingling my tongue a little bit.
Yeah, a little, but that's exactly what I was. Fuck you,
Boo.
fuck you, Mars.
Boo.
It's like right at the back. It's like as if you like dipped one M&M into like a little bit of cayenne pepper,
Yeah.
and then ate a handful of M&Ms.
Yeah.
At least they don't taste like shitty M&Ms.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I posted this. I told you about it, but fuck, dude. Flavored shit is never great. It's very rarely a win when somebody makes a flavor out of something that's beloved.
Oh yeah.
And fucking Doritos made Screamin' Sriracha Doritos, and they're fucking terrible. It literally tastes like burnt sriracha.
Ugh.
And not even actually, like it tastes like a burnt fake sriracha knockoff.
Oh.
Like you know how there's like sriracha and then there's like chili sauce. Like there's like somebody and it's like, we just got a clear bottle and a green top too. Like we're not actually sriracha, but maybe you'll think it is and accidentally buy it.
Yeah. We have a chicken instead of a rooster.
Yeah, like it's like a dove. It's like some shitty fucking. But I mean, peanut M&Ms are good.
Yeah, they are. I think they're my favorite M&M. But I haven't tried any of the
prefer
newer
peanut
ones.
M&Ms. I like peanut butter M&Ms every now and again.
You mean Reese's Pieces?
No. It's not the same fucking peanut butter. I fucking hate Reese's Pieces.
What? You know,
Dude, Reese's Pieces are not the same peanut butter that's in a Reese's cup.
Yeah, it's not.
It's
Not at
not.
all. Not at all.
And that's why I say, fuck you, Reese's Pieces. Because I wanted that when I get Reese's Pieces. I'm like, ooh, a little sploosh of fucking
Reese's peanut butter.
Reese's peanut butter in a bite-sized thing. And it's like, nope, that's not it.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste anything. Like, I'd rather eat a fucking sixlet. You know what I mean? And nobody likes sixlets.
What's a sixlet?
They're like round M&Ms with shitty chocolate.
Oh.
You never seen them? They come in like a tube, not a tube, but like
they're
like a tube package.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's like a
I know what you're
thin,
talking
you know
about.
what I mean?
Yeah, now.
And they're just they're balls instead of like discs.
Yeah.
But it's like
what you mean now.
it's like
Not this.
not chocolate, but it's like they didn't use chocolate to
like
make it.
budget M&Ms.
Yeah,
it's like when you go to Safeway and buy the bag of cereal instead of the box.
Yeah, I love a bag of cereal. I love
do
that
too.
shit. Fucking malto meal. That was my jam back in the day. Where are you gonna get a 5-pound bag of cereal for like $1? Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit would go bad. It would go stale before you finish it. Because there was no good way to seal it. Like, it was just like you had to tie it off, or you buy one of those containers, and then you have a cereal container.
I have one.
Which is like, I think that's like a psychotic thing of like taking, like buying a package. I mean, I guess they do it for like flour and sugar, But like cereal comes in its own box.
Yeah.
It's like if you get home and you bought a thing of donuts or cookies and then you instantly take it out of that package and put it in Tupperware.
Oh, no.
Okay, well, that's the same thing with cereal. It's like you take it home and then you pour it into your cereal container.
Oh, I only have it now because the apartment has a bit of a roach problem, which I'm getting under control.
Yeah, roaches are fucking rough out here.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Like, I get roaches in my fucking car just for being out here.
What?
Dude, it was bad once because I used to work at the place and it was in the truck that I had. But we did a wedding up at Sunset Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
Catering a wedding. And
their
I
parking spot?
stupidly
Yeah.
left my window open. Mm-hmm. And there was so many goddamn bugs in my fucking car. It was really, like, not even just roaches. Like, it was just moths and
bugs.
fucking. I'm like, there's not like there was a light on in here. Like, it's like, why the fuck were you coming
Maybe
in
it
here?
was
But
warm.
it took forever. Like, I literally had to put like fucking roach traps in my fucking car
Oh, jeez.
to like get rid of them because it was like. I'd be driving and it'd be like roaches. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck, dude? Like, this is not cool. Like, I'm fucking might as well be homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Just live in a roach infested box.
Roaches. Yeah, roaches are hardcore here. And they come in so many different shapes and sizes.
I know. And they fly.
Oh, yep.
Oh, the flying ones. Those are so funny.
The B-52s.
Oh, they're not 747s? I thought people called them 747s.
Oh,
Whatever. Some big plane.
yeah. I've always heard them called B-52s because they also, like prop planes. Then when they hit something,
Why are bugs so dumb? Like, it's almost as if, like, they have, like, the base intelligence to, like, create societies and build things where they live, or I guess they're just digging holes. I mean, I guess that's just ants and termites. They can build big mounds, but, like,
well,
they're
even
just, like,
those
the
are all
dumb grunts.
They're
of
all
the world.
hive mind. They're a hive mind. The queen is what tells them what to do.
But is it just an evolution thing? Like, does a bug doesn't need to be any better? Because, like, I think that, like, a hive mind at some point would be like, we could all connect and destroy everything.
Yeah.
Because it's like 1,000,000 to 1 bugs to humans. And if they really wanted to, they could fuck everything up.
I just don't think they're capable of that, I guess, thought process. Maybe they don't have the cognitive functions.
Like, why is evolution deemed it unnecessary for them to evolve more than what they are?
Because they're perfect. I don't know.
But they're squishy bugs. They're just little things that you step on.
Yeah, but they serve their purpose in the ecosystem. I think evolution probably doesn't further it because until everything else around them changes.
There's so
They
much
won't have to
wanton
change.
destruction of bugs.
Yeah.
that,
Well, that's why
you know
so
what I
many
mean?
bugs are becoming more resistant to like insecticides and stuff like that.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's evolution too.
But I want them to evolve to destroy. That's what I want. I want them to rise up. I want them to hive mind into like human forms
And then,
and fight people.
I don't even think they'd have to do that. I think they just have to bite you.
Like
Just get all of them like on you and in you and just biting you.
I mean, it's been proven that they can overpower. Like,
Oh,
I mean, if you
absolutely.
like those things where you like bury somebody in the sand and
Yeah.
put honey on their face and let the ants go to town on them.
So what is it? There's like 1 million ants for each person
It's got to
or
be
some
more
shit
than
like that.
now.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
Jesus. There's so many bugs. They say you eat like 10 spiders a year or some shit like that. Like just sleeping.
That's a fake.
You think that's
old
fake?
wives' tale.
I don't know, man. I mean, I sleep with my mouth open, and I can only imagine that shit's going in there.
But
like,
when you think about it, sorry, I do a lot of like spider stuff. A lot of them
What
like
is that?
like
you do
I
a lot of
watch-
spiders. Like, you fucking build a web and like catch
and
things. Like
I
fucking-
hang in it for a little bit.
I got a big spider hobby.
But like a lot of spiders are shy. of humans and stuff like that.
Well, I'm just saying, like, exploratory. Like, I've been sitting in a place. I'm not saying they're, like, actively, like, trying to fuck with you. I'm just mean, like, it makes sense to me because I've been sitting in a place stationary for long enough to have something crawl on me. Like, if you're just, like, not doing anything and like, I've had a spider, like, walk on me. And what's to say when you're sleeping and docile and not doing anything, and they're just like, I'm just trying to get to point A to point B. And they're like, ooh, what's this? And they're, like, going in there, and then you're like, and then you're like, oh, well, he's dead, and you ate him. When I thought about starting a podcast, I thought about where would I host it, who would listen to it, and what was the easiest way to get started doing that. And I found out that Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they're like, they're asleep. Get them. Open like, yeah, they're just like, there's just this fucking cavalcade of fucking spiders trying to get in your fucking mouth. We're going to get it from the inside out. It's never going to work.
I think if anything, we probably eat more ants and like little bugs than spiders.
Like roaches and shit.
Because last night even, I had an ant like just bite the shit out of my back while I was like laying down.
They're aggressive.
Yeah.
But
like it crawled underneath
food,
me
though.
and then,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what I think about is like sleeping and then a roach crawling into my mouth. Like those birds that live in like crocodiles' mouths.
Yeah. And it's just eating.
Yeah, it's just like, and you're just like, and it's like going across your tongue, and it's like just
it's like
getting
a buffet.
particles, and it's just like hanging out, and they're just like when you go to sleep at night, it's like a little fucking open diner sign fucking pops up, and there's just like they're all sitting at your teeth like a table. You know what I mean? And they're just like, hey, and there's like one fucking greasy cockroach fucking grill cook. And he's just like scraping your tongue. He's just like peeling shit off your teeth and like serving it up to this fucking diner crowd in your mouth. And then you wake up and you gotta brush your teeth.
Yeah. That's how it works, right?
That would be crazy.
What if they actually
like? What if you like trained
roaches to clean your mouth?
Took roaches to clean your mouth.
Could you train roaches though?
I mean, what if you just systematically kept putting stuff in your mouth? Like you had a little one of those critter keepers full of roaches, and every night for however many weeks you would like
put a few
before you slept, like maybe gave a little extra, put a little something in there, and then just like and then put them in your mouth and let them like clean your teeth. Because they eat fucking everything.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Like, that's why they survive. Like, that's why it's so hard to kill them. Like, you could be like, you could seal your food. You could fucking throw everything away. You could put your garbage in a fucking hermetically sealed thing, but they'll eat your skin flakes and your fucking toenail clippings and, like, all that bullshit. Like, they'll live off that. They don't need to get, like, actual food.
Yeah.
Or, like, a decomposing bug or anything. Like, they'll eat themselves. They'll eat dead roaches. They'll eat fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that's why it's so hard to fucking, like, eradicate them because they could just be like, well, fuck it, I'm going to eat this.
Yeah.
So if you could train them to, like, clean your teeth, and then you had, like, your own little batch of clean roaches that you just, like, and they just, like, en masse swarmed your mouth, cleaned your teeth, and then they went back, and then every once in a while you throw them a little fucking whatever, like a wet sponge and a fucking... That's what I had to do when I had fucking like crickets. Like you had to keep crickets for like lizards and shit like that. You had to give them. That's how they drank. Was like you just soaked a fucking sponge and get it in there, and they would like suckle on the sponge. Crickets stink.
Oh yeah.
I don't think people realize how fucking stinky crickets are. They stink like a motherfucker. It's an unusual smell. It's not like anything. You're not like you will be like, that's crickets. And like, I mean, even cockroaches, like,
Oh, yeah.
you know when there's like a funk
Oh, yeah.
when they're like infesting. Ugh. It's stinky.
So I opened one of my cupboards and I smelled that. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you're like roaches.
Yeah.
Like, it's so instantly recognizable. It's not anything. Like, that's how distinct that bug funk.
Yeah.
Like,
That bug funk, yeah.
and that's what even gets you is like, because their shit is so tiny.
Yeah.
That it's like,
How is it so pungent?
there's that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but they gotta excrete shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Not literally shit, but like they gotta like oils
Oils,
or like
yeah.
some kind of fluid. They're like mark, because they mark like,
territories,
they have scent
yeah.
trackers
Scent,
and
yeah.
all that shit. Those
Scent
little fuckers.
receptors and stuff like that. They're gross. I used to eat them when I was a kid.
Well, you're gross then.
Yeah. I'm gross. My mom would tell me that I would just pop them into my mouth. And just
I wonder how disease ridden they actually are.
I'm still alive. And I've eaten a lot.
Yeah. And you think that you're up to your fucking ratio of
Oh, maybe just one more and that's it, right?
you're like, oh, this is the one.
He died of roach poisoning.
Because they gotta think like, how do they harbor it? Like they gotta like, there's gotta be just like, is it just bacterial? Like
think
they
it
can't
might-
have like viruses and stuff. Like could they? Could
It,
like, just
it
be
would have
shit
to be
that's on
bacterial.
them?
Yeah.
Like they just because they
Probably also
scuttle-
parasites and stuff.
But like a parasite couldn't live on. Like how would they have? They don't have skin.
I don't know. Nematodes. They live in mantises, all types of insects and stuff. And cool guy.
This segment brought to you by hip hop.
Such a cool guy. God, I wish I was cool. Wish I was cool like that. But
You're
yeah,
going cool, guy. You're cool. But those are the ones that live inside them, though.
yeah.
Right.
But it's still a parasite.
That's true. I just actually saw a video where this dude like had a mantis and he like held it underwater.
Yeah, and then
And this fucking shit like aliened out his fucking ass.
and it's so long too,
Dude,
They're
it's crazy.
huge compared to like the size of the creature that they're living in.
Well, because I guess they just coil
Coil
up.
up, yeah.
There was a time when they were selling those fucking stomach tapeworms like for people to do diets.
What?
It was like sterile tapeworms.
When
like,
was this?
I want to say it was back in the 90s that there was like,
Really?
they were selling like lab grown sterile tapeworms for people to like ingest so that they could like lose weight. But I was like,
What the fuck?
it's actually just like robbing you of nutrients. It's
Yeah.
not really like, oh, I'm so svelte now. You're like, oh, I'm so sickly. I don't fucking feel so good.
At least I look like $1,000,000.
But
That's what? In the 90s?
yeah, I'll fucking look at yeah.
Really?
Fucking, yeah.
I thought we were smarter than that in the 90s.
Get the fuck out of here. People are so stupid. Like, humans
Oh, there's
are the
no hope.
dumbest.
The idiocracy. God damn it. That hurts.
Tapeworm diet pills. Here we go.
That made me really depressed.
So the tapeworm diet
Oh my god.
works by swallowing a pill that has tapeworm egg inside of it. When the egg eventually hatches, the tapeworm will grow inside your body and eat whatever you're eating. The idea is that you can eat whatever you want and still lose weight because the tapeworm is eating all your extra calories.
Oh.
But let's see risk and side effects. Ooh.
Death.
Yeah. It only works in theory. The tapeworm diet is the same thing as a tapeworm infection, which is incredibly dangerous and can cause more harm than good. It's also still considered an infection, even if ingesting a tapeworm or egg is voluntary. Let's take a look at the dangers and origins and effectiveness of the tapeworm diet. Come on, everybody!
Jesus Christ.
When a tapeworm hatches and attaches itself to your intestine, it begins to feed off your body's nutrients and grow by reproducing from the proglottids. Ooh, proglottids? Proglottids are what make up the chain-looking body of the tapeworm. One of the biggest dangers you risk with a tapeworm is that you can't control where it attaches itself. A tapeworm can attach itself to other organs or tissues outside your digestive tract and cause serious damage. When it happens, it's called an invasive infection. It can cause unpleasant symptoms like diarrhea, pain in the abdomen, nausea, feeling of weakness, fever. Those are more than unpleasant.
Yeah.
You may also experience allergy to tapeworms,
Whoa.
bacterial infections, neurological issues.
Oh, jeez. That's good.
No, it's a brainworm, man. Dangerous complications that may occur with a tapeworm diet, potentially resulting in death, include blockage of bile ducts, appendix, or pancreatic duct. Neurocysterosis, a complication of the brain and nervous system which can cause dementia and vision issues. Disruption in the function of various organs in your body, including the lungs and liver. Whew.
Jeez.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
How to get rid of a tapeworm?
Yeah.
To get rid of a tapeworm, those M&Ms, or treat a tapeworm infection, your doctor may prescribe oral medication or other treatments depending on the type of infection you have. So it's just medication. Treatments used for an invasive tapeworm infection outside your intestines may include prescribing albendazole to treat cysts, in addition to other treatments as well. These treatments may include treating inflammation caused by the infection, anti-seizure medication if the infection is causing you to have seizures, treatment for hydrocephalus, which is swelling of the brain if it occurs, by placing a tube in your head to drain off the excess fluid.
Hey.
Surgical removal of cysts. So, yeah.
Seems a lot. I don't know.
Yeah, so it's...
Jesus Christ.
Fucking... Oh, my God. If the tapeworm diet is so unhealthy, then where did it come from? The tapeworm diet started with women in the Victorian era who wanted to achieve what society viewed as beautiful. This was done in the hopes of attracting a husband. At the time, the standard for beauty was that look as if you had tuberculosis.
What the fuck?
They wanted pale skin, eyes that looked dilated, red cheeks and lips, and of course, a tiny waist.
Ugh.
To achieve the standard of beauty, women went through extremes. They wore corsets so tight that changed their bone structure and internal organs, which girls are still doing that today.
Yeah.
Took small doses of poison, and more. Ingesting tapeworm was one of the radical measures that were used to lose weight.
More radical than drinking poison?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. This diet is still being used by some people today because, in theory, it seems like an easy way to lose weight without dieting or exercising regularly. In effect, it seems to be a magic pill. However, the reality is that its result may be far less than magical. Unless your dementia brings you to a town of like tapeworm, magical
Tapeworm aficionados. Jesus Christ.
No, but nobody's thinking of the tapeworm. Now he's just hanging out, doing his thing, right? Like, and now you're like, oh, you're invasive. Like, where is that tapeworm living without that? Like, how long does that egg last? Like, and why would you need more than one pill? Like, can you imagine, like, these motherfuckers are ingesting more than one pill?
So the one tapeworm, the second tapeworm will kill the first tapeworm. Because you don't want it no more.
Yeah, and I'm going to swallow a lizard to eat the worms. Or a bird. I'm going to swallow a bird. He'll eat the tapeworms.
Birds like worms.
But that's like, why does that thing exist? Those fucking intestinal parasites and weren't like, what are you doing? Like, is that just like a fucking, like, culling the herd fucking shit? Like,
absolutely.
You're too dumb. You gotta get tapeworm.
Well, if you're taking a pill to get a tapeworm,
yeah, you should die.
you should
You know how you could get thinner? Die.
You'll never have to worry about beauty again.
I eat all these M&Ms.
Yeah, they just taste like peanut M&Ms.
It's just a peanut M&M.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I actually bought one of those big sacks of it.
Oh yeah, the share size.
Oh yeah.
Share it with myself.
Yeah, oh yeah. Share with my right hand and my left hand.
I got tricked because the wife was like, "Hey, Halloween candies cheap because it's after Halloween."
Yeah,
and I was
yeah,
like, "Fuck yeah!" And I was like, "Ooh!" And she just like sent a picture of the Halloween candy. I was like, "What do you want?" You know, like this stuff's 50% off, and this stuff's, you know, like a big sack of the candy's like $2.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ooh, I want those Reese's peanut butter cup. They're like the ghosts or whatever."
Oh yeah.
Fucking open it up, and it's the fucking Reese's peanut butter cup filled with Reese's Pieces.
Oh.
I was like, "You piece of shit! You fucking ghosts! You fooled me, Reese's! You fucking snuck it into my mouth! God damn it!"
How are the peanut butter M&Ms? I haven't tried those.
They're good.
Yet. Yeah.
It's like it's not like Reese's peanut butter, but it's like a decent peanut butter,
yeah.
and I like the way the mush, which is weird because
Usually
I
you
don't
like
like
mush,
peas, and like I don't like the hard outside and the mushy middle.
Yeah.
But there's something about like the sphere of peanut butter encapsulated in chocolate candy.
Well, it's just,
And just kind of like,
it's just a winning combo.
it's so good. They're delicious.
You can put peanut butter on anything.
You know what I used to do when I was a kid too was that I would get like just a bar of chocolate, and then I would like dip it into the peanut butter. That's the best. It's the best
Sometimes I just stick
because
my
it's
finger
like
in there.
the perfect peanut butter is a perfect chocolate. Yeah, but your finger's just peanut butter finger.
Yeah, and you just lick
You're
it.
that asshole.
Yeah.
That like fucking fingers the
Hey,
peanut butter.
It's my peanut butter.
Well,
Get
that's
your
fine,
own.
I guess. But still, like, get a spoon, bro. I need a spoon because my hand's too big.
Oh. Yeah, that's why I go.
Plus, I don't
free.
like. It's like you can't ever get the peanut butter off. Like, no matter how much you suck and lick your finger, like, there's always peanut butter.
That just means you got to get
on your
more.
finger, but it's just a constant sheen. It's in your cuticle bed. It's like. It's everywhere, and then there's some behind your ear and shit. Like, it's just like fucking peanut butter is like that fucking load from Something About Mary. It's just like, where is it? Oh, fuck, it's on my ear. And like peanut butter on my shit. Like you find it the next day. You like wake up and there's peanut butter in your eye. Like I didn't even have peanut butter. Where is this peanut butter coming from?
Butter. I like the extra chunky.
Yeah, I do too, but like I can't because I had my wisdom teeth removed. When
Does
I was
it get
younger,
stuck in there?
There's like a gap.
Yeah.
In the back between like my jaw and the last tooth of just like open gum.
Yeah.
And like shit just like fucking shit just goes back there.
Yeah, I have that too.
And when you cronk down on a fucking little nut back there, and it's just like tooth on gum on nut, and you're like, oh!
No, the worst is when you're eating like chips and it turns like sideways and the shard goes right up in there.
Dude, I had a bad one time. Like I was eating a fucking tortilla chip and like the corner just
those
went
are the
in.
worst ones. Oh,
It just like literally serrated the flesh and went into. I had to pull the fucking chip out. Like like fucking reach back into there and fucking yank it out.
Damn.
It was not pleasant.
Yeah.
I don't like shit.
Stuck in your teeth.
I just hate the feeling of like things wrong with my mouth. Like when you get like when you scald, like when you burn your mouth and you get that flap of skin.
Yeah.
Like it instantly burns and peels off. Like I mean, what's good is like the mouth heals real fast, but it's just like I have to get rid of that skin. I fucking hate that feeling. Or if like you fucking like the thing happens in the back of the gum and then just like now there's like a flap of skin.
Yeah.
And you can't stop. I can't stop fucking tonguing it. And it hurts.
Well, it helps heal it, doesn't it?
Tonguing it?
Yeah. What is it?
It's not like a dog licking a wound.
Oh.
I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't assume so.
Yeah, man. Sharp corners on chips. Because
You can get around that. Tostitos rounds.
Oh.
Hashtag pay for this podcast.
Because I have a gap too in my wisdom teeth, or from where even the cavity itself is still slightly open. Because I got my wisdom tooth removed in Colombia, and they don't.
They're not so great with the doctrine.
It's cheap.
They're like, we got this fucking sack of leaves we're gonna stuff back there to heal.
I was in and out in like 15 minutes.
Fuck yeah! I mean, you fucking you got pliers.
Yeah. It was like, I think it was like.
But there was an actual
$50.
tooth that they pulled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got mine. They took X-rays and were like, "Oh, them shits is coming in bad. We're gonna go get them." So they actually like sliced open my gums.
Oh, I see.
Went in, pulled the tooth, and then sewed them back up. And I got all 4 at once.
Oh, shit.
And it was unpleasant. I basically went to sleep, woke up in a wheelchair, and was like, what the fuck? And was just out of it for most of the day. And then went home, went to sleep, woke up, and was like,
Oh, just
like
pain.
it was like I got fucking pummeled in the fucking mouth. Like it was excruciating. Like worst pain I think I've ever felt. I can't remember it, but I know that it hurt. It was like, you know, like your body fucking like they make you. It's like what they say women in childbirth. It's like, yeah, it hurts so much, but you don't like it's like the memory fades, so that you're like, yeah, it hurts, but I don't really remember how it hurts. Like. But I just think it was fucking nuts. And I was like 17, 18. I was 17. I was going into my senior year. It was like my last month of summer. And I got my fucking wisdom teeth pulled. Oh, fuck. But I mean, it was only like 2 weeks or something of healing. And I had like liquid codeine that was fucking
nice. Leaning on the bladder.
Lean all in my bladder. Bull riding in boobies. I knew we'd tie it in. I knew that it would come back around at some point. It's too good not to.
Yeah.
That song's terrible.
He can always, but those lyrics.
Those lyrics. Lean all in my bladder. Riding on my tractor.
Bull riding boobies.
Bull riding in boobies. That's what life is about. Apparently for that guy. Which I really don't think.
That's such a combo, though. Bull riding and buoys.
That's like, I'm a fucking man. You know what I do? I bull ride and I look at boobies. That's what I do. That's what I fucking do. And I get drunk off cough syrup and ride a tractor. Like, that's...
I don't know if you should drive a tractor while you're on lean.
Well, I mean, fuck it. Who gives... You're on your own land, bro. It's your farm. Who gives a shit if your corn is crooked, bro? Like, that's...
It's
your row is all zigzag and fucking...
It's art.
It's a corn maze. Which maze is also corn. Whoa, it's so meta. Whoa. That only Hispanic people get it. No. Except maze is something else in Spanish.
What is maze in Spanish?
Like an actual maze?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's Google it. Hey Siri, what is maze in Spanish?
In Spanish, mazes. Mate.
This fucking bitch. She instantly translated maize to maize, corn. So it's basically me asking Siri what maize is, like maize.
Maybe
Siri.
we have to go to that.
Hey Siri. What does the word maize in Spanish? God damn it, it fucking keeps doing maize.
In Spanish, mazes. Mate.
She's not even saying it right. I gotta fucking type it in. Fuck you. Google knows what I'm talking about.
Of course not. She's white.
But I say maize. I say maize in my English voice, and she is coming up M-A-I-Z-E.
Huh.
Like it's instantly only searching for corn. Like
Maybe
it's not giving me
probably just have to
M-A-Z-E.
use Google Translate.
Maize in Spanish? Whatever fucking...
Spanish?
Labyrinto.
No, labyrinth.
Yeah, basically labyrinth.
Huh.
So it would be like Laberinto de Maíz.
Huh.
Yeah, here it is.
Laberinto de maíz.
Oh,
Sexy.
Why is she female? They're always female.
You'd rather have a male?
Is that... Well, no, I'm just saying, is that like the docilification? Is it like you just would rather hear a woman, which I think is funny.
Psychological shit.
Which I think is funny because, like, there's the whole cliche trope that women are bad at driving in directions, but every fucking map fucking thing, every fucking God, I can't. What's the word?
Garmin,
for it?
GPS.
Yeah, like every GPS is a woman's voice. Like rerouting, make a U-turn at your earliest convenience. Like it would be funny if it was just like stop and ask for directions. You're like, what?
No way.
I'm too proud.
I know where I'm going.
I'm a fucking man.
I don't need you. I have no problem.
Navigate by the stars.
I have no problem stopping and asking. I never understood that.
I mean, you don't have to anymore, really. You got
Oh,
phone.
yeah, that's true. Or also, follow signs and stuff.
Yeah, but what if there are no signs?
That's part of the adventure.
What if Mel Gibson's dead wife didn't give you any signs? Boom. You just got Shyamalan. No.
Was that Gibson?
Shyamalan? What?
Was that Mel Gibson?
In Signs? Yeah.
God, I haven't seen that in forever. That's such a stupid movie.
Why?
The aliens,
The aliens?
they come to a planet where a majority of it is covered in the shit that they're deathly allergic to.
Yeah, it's not bright. But I mean, are they allergic? They're just like burns them? What was it again?
Yeah, it burns them. And it kills them.
But I mean, like fire kills us. We still fuck with it.
Yeah. But we don't go to a planet.
But yeah, I mean, their thing, I'm sure they weren't like, hey, look at all that water. Let's go into it. Like, there's a lot of it. There's 30% of the planet that's not water.
Yeah.
And they're just trying to kill whatever they were trying to do. They didn't really say. They were just
No.
there fucking up people.
Yeah, they were just there.
In
harvesting
Mexico,
organs.
running past Mexican birthday parties.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like,
That's just like War of the Worlds, where it was like the common cold. Like they wouldn't have known that.
yeah.
I mean, but I guess they had their like spacesuit.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we do the same shit. Like we go to these other planets eventually, or like go to Mars or whatever. There might be something there that like.
Yeah, but
And then Mars is like, stupid. Why would you come to this fucking planet? You're allergic to dust.
no, but that's like even we understand that, back contamination and stuff like that or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
That's what I'm saying.
aliens are
Those
supposed
aliens
to be
can't. Well, I mean, not the Signs aliens, but like the War of the Worlds aliens. They were
Yeah.
encapsulated.
So they knew about it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like the science aliens, when I think of aliens who
Maybe
come,
they didn't know.
How can you not know?
Well, if it's something they're deathly allergic to, or like maybe it's the reason they're allergic or it's deadly to them is because they've never been in contact with it.
I guess. No.
Like imagine growing up without fire, right? Like you lived in a time, which people do now, kids growing up, that's feasible that there's a child out there right now that's never seen actual fire. It's gotta be, there's too many people in the world, there's too many electric devices and heating elements and stuff, and like
That's
electric
true.
ranges and electric fucking furnaces and all that shit, that it's feasible to think that there's a child out there right now that's never seen a live flame.
But they know about it.
But you don't know if they do. Like, what in what capacity would they ever need to learn about it? Like, say they're just, they're fucking homeschooled or whatever. Like, what would you need to learn about fire? Like, if it's not in your house or if it's not in your.
It's destructive.
But why would you teach it? With just fire safety?
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Because if your house catches on fire.
From all your electric stuff.
Yeah. Or like say your
Don't
toaster
shoot
oven.
holes in my theories. It's fucking Swiss cheese up in this motherfucker.
But they had to have known.
Okay, well, let's fuck all that. Fuck the truth of it. Say there's a kid that's never heard of fire, And then he goes somewhere and there's fire and he's like, cool, pretty. And he tries to fucking touch it. And he's like, "Ah, and he burns himself. And then he's like, what the fuck? I didn't know that shit was like burny. Maybe the aliens are the same way where they're just like, what's all that liquid shit? Who knows? Maybe it's metal. We don't know.
But
and then somebody got splashed with it like, "Ugh."
Yeah. But also with fire, you can feel the heat radiating off of it. And even if you've never seen a fire and you still have like
Yeah, but I mean,
heating
how many
coils
times
and
have
stuff?
kids burned themselves? Like, you get burned all the time. Not as an adult, but I'm just saying, like, kids burn themselves and they're like, oh shit, that's hot. Like, you feel the heat of something hot before you touch it, but it's so quick. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
That
it's
is
warm, but then, like, if you're just jamming your hand into a flame, there's not like the thought process is so quick that you're like,
guess so.
hand in flame. Oh shit, you know?
all I'm saying is that those aliens from Signs,
Stupid.
they're dumb. They're supposed to be these cosmic intelligent beings. You know? And it's like just through observation of like what clouds and stuff.
I don't like that they
precipitation.
Spider-Man spewed gas.
Oh yeah.
Like, what was that? Psst. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
and the fact that he had asthma, like, saved him. Like, he was still breathing in the gas. Like, there's not, like...
But not
it
as
wasn't
much because he has asthma.
You know what I mean? It wasn't, like, instantly lungs shut down. Like, you can still get some air.
Oh man. See, now you're finding holes in that movie too.
Oh, there's
now.
holes in all kinds of shit.
Oh yeah. Except for
You must
Thanksgiving.
spit... What's it, what?
Except for Thanksgiving.
Get the fuck out of
It's
here.
perfect. It's absolutely
You
perfect.
fucking face turkey. Fucking skinny face turkey.
Hey, I believe it.
I want to get a turkey and put a fucking Halloween mask on it and throw it into your fucking house and be like, Barack Obama's just came to visit you. And you're going to be like, oh, what's up, Barack?
Oh man. Thanks for fucking up the traffic all the times you came here.
Yeah, duh.
So annoying.
Could you just stay in Congo?
They'd shut down the whole fucking beach whenever he wanted to go there. The whole beach. And that's like a good maybe mile and a half of just beach.
Yeah, it's just stupid. That was like when fucking Trump's dumbass fucking came here and he like went to Waikiki and then he drove back to the fucking thing and then went back to and it's just like, dude, just stay in one place. Like, he couldn't stay in Waikiki. Like he had to go to some other. It's like the Trump fucking hotel is in there.
Yeah.
You stay in your fucking hotel, which is terrible, by the way. I'm sure, but it's huge.
Their pool sucks.
I've never been.
I had a friend who was staying there. And she was like, oh, yeah, come over. We'll chill by the pool. The pool is like a patio. Like, it's probably the size of maybe 3 of these tables lengthwise. And then, like, maybe 2 of them widthwise.
It's not a pool.
No, it's not. But that's what they called it.
It's a puddle.
If you were to take all the chairs that were on the side of the pool and throw it into the pool, they would mound up over the surface of the water. It was
Couldn't
so
even
sad.
drown in that pool.
No, you'd have to. Well, you could, but you'd have to try to. It's not like you
Somebody would have to hold
accidentally.
you down.
Yeah, it's not you'd accidentally drown. It's like you'd have to try to drown there. It's horrible.
Fuck, man. Drowning. That's gotta suck.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I wouldn't want to drown.
No. Just salt.
I don't like that feeling of like being held down. Mm-hmm. And like that's like that feeling to me. Like I had it happen once. Me and this kid were like fucking around at a pool, and he was like standing on my shoulders, and I just couldn't get any leverage to get out. And then, like that panic sets in where like
You're like, I need to breathe.
And I just started like punching him in the calves and feet, and like I was just like, it was that true fight or flight fucking lizard brain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. And what's weird is that I like small spaces. Like weirdly, like I've always been like making forts, and like getting into like little crevices, but I don't like like that dog pile feeling.
Yeah.
If there's like a bunch
Or
of
it's
you
just
fucking around and
pressure
somebody's
on
like
top
on you
of
and you
you,
like can't move, and it's like I think more of it's like the loss of control. Because it's like I'm not like suffocating.
Yeah.
But I can't like I'm
can't.
not able to get out, and it's like I lose control, and I don't like that feeling.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really does.
Yeah, I mean some people like to be smushed,
Yeah.
steamrolled.
Ugh.
You ever steamrolled anybody? No, not like Cleveland steamer. Like, you never done that where you're like laying next to somebody like steamroll and you like roll over?
Yeah.
Used to do that. That was fun.
Yeah.
Steamroll.
I actually did that a couple nights ago to my girlfriend. She did not appreciate it. Probably because she was sleeping.
It's just like fucking dead asleep, and you're like, steamroll. She's like, what the fuck?
Well, because the alarm that she had set was going off, but she wasn't waking up. I was like, hey, your alarm's going off. She wasn't waking up, so I just, oh,
Shit.
you know, you got to adapt. You got to
Adapt or die.
Yeah. Got to find ways to certain situations and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I steamrolled someone. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah, for
It's
you.
fun. Yeah.
Not so fun for everybody else getting steamrolled. Not good.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes she
What?
she like no, like there are times where like she'll be laying down and then she'll just be like she'll ask like, "Can you just lay on me?" I was like, "What?" It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Been there, done that.
So I'll just like lay down on her. And I was like, "This is cool."
Like face to face or like back to face.
Like she'll be laying on her stomach and then I'll lay down on top of her.
Nah, fuck that. That's that trapped feeling. That's like face down in like a pillow.
Yeah.
Or like even just like
Yeah. Or
sometimes,
well,
like,
she
you're
likes
like-
it. She likes it. Actually, both ways. When she's on her back or on. her side.
so do you. Oh. Hey-o.
I don't know why. I had never asked her why she likes that.
Being smushed.
Yeah. Oh. Because it's like nothing sexual.
Maybe in her past life she was a potato bug
Oh.
and she lived under a rock.
Maybe.
Or she was a marsupial
She lived
in a pouch.
Maybe she was a
marsupial pouch.
baby kangaroo that died.
Yeah, what?
A baby kangaroo
That
that
died.
died.
She was smothered in a pouch. But wouldn't that like belay like a fear of it then?
Or like maybe not from like the actual pouch itself. Maybe she got like eaten or something.
It's her safe place.
Yeah.
She's
I don't
like,
know.
pouch me.
Because even like when she like blankets for sleep, she like bundles herself up so fucking tight.
Maybe she was a burrito.
Oh, she does like burritos.
She used to be a burrito. Could you imagine if you came back as a non-sentient thing? What would that be like? Would you
know about
Could you be like? Do non-sentient things get reincarnated? Like, has this burrito been a burrito before? Was it used to be a hamburger?
Was it carne asada before, and now it's al pastor?
Ooh, came back as a different meat.
Yeah. But then,
Because like the animal
What?
was a sentient being.
yeah. So would you be the meat or the tortilla?
Well, the tortilla's not sentient, so probably the meat.
Oh, yeah.
Like you came back, like if you like the cow soul lived on in the flesh, and like even after death and being cooked, and it's like I'm
still here.
still here. It's like the fucking sleep paralysis. Like, oh God, I died and now I'm meat. Oh God, and now I'm being scooped into a Chipotle rice bowl. You know what I mean? Like, that would be funny.
I kind of wish we had Chipotle here.
They got Paniolos,
It's not the same, though.
but I mean, it's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
They're not bad though.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not great.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been like a huge Chipotle fan either. My wife was a big Chipotle fan, but like, I don't like that. I don't like them, but it's just like I was like, Chipotle. I mean,
Yeah.
we did have one time where when I was working in Baltimore, we worked like at the harbor at this restaurant, and they opened a Chipotle like around the corner, like in the plaza, like it was like in the same building as the restaurant, but like on the other side.
Yeah.
And one of the manager dudes like came over and just gave us like a stack of fucking free burrito cards.
Oh, nice.
So we ate like Chipotle like every fucking day. Which they were. I mean, the burritos is a pretty big burrito.
Yeah.
And then you get the guac because you was getting a free burrito. You're like, I'll pay that 75 cents for that guac.
I think I just like burritos.
It's good.
Burritos
It's
and
like
tacos.
it's the Mexican sandwich, bro.
It's great.
Even though there are
so versatile.
Mexican sandwiches,
Yeah.
but whatever, I still stand by it. It's a torta and the chaparrito.
I just wish my favorite burrito place, actually it's a taqueria, I wish it'd stay open past 3 in the afternoon.
They close at 3.
Yeah, well, they're downtown.
So
I don't know, they close like, they're open from 7 to 3.
that's lame.
It's these 2 Mexican guys and a Korean. But oh my goodness, they are great. I love their
What's it
burritos.
called?
La Mission. It's on 4th Street Mall.
I think I've heard of that one.
It's good. I like it a lot.
I like burritos.
I like going with my girlfriend too because she's fluent in Spanish. So she'll like talk with the
Yeah.
guys, and they'll like throw us a discount or like extra stuff and stuff like that. It's like nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up, yo. Give me that fluent language discount.
Dude, like even Korean restaurants. If you go to a Korean restaurant and you can speak Korean with them, they will hook you up.
I mean, I feel like that would be any like
Yeah, that's true.
restaurant. Like if you went in and like spoke Chinese,
Oh,
you
yeah.
get like that secret menu
yeah.
shit and like.
I went to Chinatown once.
But how am I gonna learn Chinese?
Oh no. But I went to the Chinatown market and stuff with a friend. She's lived here for the past 15 years, but she's from, I forget the name of her village. It's a village,
Yeah.
not a town. But she goes to Chinatown talking story in Chinese and stuff.
Yeah.
People are just like giving her extra shit.
Because it's like that
That's
thing
so
of like,
fucking great.
you know, fuck you, you don't know what
Yeah.
it's talking about, but like you start busting out the language and they're like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just give me the shit that's in the back. Don't give me this bullshit in the front. I know what you're fucking doing. Okay, like, come on. Give me the good shit. Don't give me that white guy shit. That day
I know you
old,
got that stinky
day old
tofu.
pig head. Stinky tofu.
I still haven't tried it. I want to.
I mean, I guess I would, but like, I'm one of those things where I don't want to pay for it if I really don't want it. Where it's like, I guess if somebody got stinky tofu and was like, you gotta try it, then I'd be like, all right, but I'm not gonna be like, I want to buy stinky tofu
To try it.
to try it and then be like, gross. And then now I got
Waste
stinky
money.
tofu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just not interested in that.
Understandable.
Meh.
Yeah.
But I'll try anything. I still haven't tried natto.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
love that shit, man.
Yeah, that's one of those. Another
So
one of those
great.
like derisive. Well, you like it or you don't like it.
I was actually going to go either tomorrow or... Oh, fuck. I work Monday. Never mind. Probably
But during
tomorrow.
the day.
Oh, yeah. But I was gonna go to Nijio Market.
Oh, they got the good stuff or what?
Oh yeah,
That good natto,
that
bro.
good natto. Yeah.
Does it ever go bad?
No,
It's bad.
It's already fermented.
Yeah.
Like
Does
it
it
can
just
dry
get
out,
better?
but I don't know. I usually eat it too fast to
Oh.
find out.
What do you do with it? You just eat it like that, or do you put it on shit?
Put it on rice with a little furikake and shoyu. Or if I'm eating curry, I put it on my curry. Japanese
Is it just
curry.
like, is it like a miso paste kind of flavor? But like funky?
Yeah.
Because I mean, miso
Definitely.
paste is
Yeah.
fermented
Yeah.
soybeans, and that's natto is fermented soybeans. Like,
I know the thing that puts a lot of people off is the slimy texture.
you know
of
what's
it.
funny is that what gets me is that in my head, when I see that, it just reminds me of when you're making Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah.
And so I always think that like I'm gonna be thinking sweet
Yeah.
Rice Krispie
Yeah.
treats, and then I'm gonna eat it and be like, what? That is not sweet. Like,
those
even though I
strings,
know that it's gonna be like funky fermented
Yeah.
soybean, but like the
Just
look
that
of
look
it,
of it,
like
yeah.
when you like, it just looks like big Rice Krispies coated in strands of gooey fucking
Yeah.
marshmallow.
Or I'll even make like natto sushi. I'll make sushi rice and
Yeah, that's where
make
I
a little
always
like
see it.
temaki
Like,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
I think that's like the way. But then I'm always like, whenever it's like you're at Genki Sushi.
Yeah.
Or and I'm like, do I want to try it here?
No.
Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, there's just some places you don't want to like eat
Yeah.
something funky because you're like, this is probably the worst version.
Yeah.
Because I'm always a big proponent of like, that's why I like a lot of people that I'm just like, oh, I don't like this and I don't like that. But it's probably just because you had a shitty version
Yeah.
of it. Like you just like, I've had so many people like when we did catering and stuff of like, oh, I've never liked fish, but this fish was delicious. Like they made me try it and it was so good.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, yeah, because most of the time when people try something, it's like, you may not genuinely like it, but a lot of the times it's just like you just had a shitty version
Yeah.
of it. Maybe you had a poorly cooked piece of fish and it just was whatever. And then you're like, gross, this is gross.
Yeah.
Or it was bad, or, you know, and you're not going to try it again. Like, that's just stupid. Just try it again. Unless you genuinely like, no, I just don't fuck with fish. Like,
Yeah.
Or I don't fuck with whatever.
With my girlfriend, it's like a texture thing with fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She doesn't like the delicious flakiness of it.
No. It's a mixture of that and also the flavor she's never been fond of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's just certain fish to me, like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it's just fish to fish basis. Like, there's
Yeah.
just certain fish that don't really have
Flavor.
a flavor. It's
Yeah.
more of a, you know, like,
Yeah.
like an orange roughy or like, a, you know what I mean? Or like snapper has a good taste, but it's
Yeah.
not like fishy.
Fishy, yeah.
Because they're not like super oily. But then you have like mackerel.
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
like a way different experience
Yeah.
because you're like, that's a fucking fish. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just some fish that you're like, there's no mistaking.
Yeah.
You know, like monkfish is like
I love
pretty
monkfish.
innocuous. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty mild in flavor and it's like the poor man's lobster because it's got
Yeah.
that texture, but it's like,
so
it's
good.
not very fishy.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say that it's fishy like salmon.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Or, you know, like fucking. But,
Even like ahi and stuff like that.
yeah, that's. Oh, my oldest is a fucking ahi fucking maniac.
Yeah.
So ridiculous. She's just like if I gave her like a fucking 2-pound slab of ahi
She just eat it
and
all.
just cut it into strips for her, she would fucking powerhouse it. No doubt about it. She would get the fucking gout like nobody's business. And fucking mercury poisoning or whatever the fuck, like, she would do it. Like, we would do that. We went to Foodland Farms the other day and we passed the fish counter. There was like a fucking loin of ahi, and I was like, check that out. And she's like, I'm like, you're not buying that. That's like $55 worth of fucking ahi.
Jeez, yeah. Sushi grade.
Yeah, it was definitely like sushi grade ahi. Like, it was a good looking fucking piece of fish, but like, I'm like, no, we're not. No.
Don't be ridiculous.
You get 2 pieces when we go to Genki, and you fucking do it. But that was like, we took her for her last birthday. We took her to that sushi place I was telling you about over here.
Yeah.
because it was like all you could hear. Because it's a very simple menu. Like they don't have a lot of stuff. It's like 5 things, and it's like you get a tamaki, you get a nigiri, or do you get it fucking hand roll, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, or tamaki is hand roll.
Yeah.
Or do you get it fucking sashimi? And it was these 6 things in those 3 different ways.
Yeah.
And you could order. It's like 2 per person at the table at a time. So if there's 4, you can order 8 pieces of sushi, and then when you're done, you can order more.
Yeah.
But it was basically like, okay, go fucking have at it.
Yeah.
Order all the ahi you want. Just like ahi the shit out of yourself. And it was basically like, order a round of ahi. And then something else, and then a round of ahi. And then something, and then a round of ahi. I was like, you could go nuts. Because that's just expensive.
Oh, yeah, it is. But
They're racking up them plates of genki with the fucking ahi shit. It's like, settle down. You could have 2. Like,
are they on the black plate now?
I don't. I think it's the purple one. It's like the second most expensive. But I always get the free black plate because they get the soft shell crab.
Nice.
Which is my favorite. It's pretty good there. It's not bad. They're not huge, but they're like well fried, and it's got like just enough mayo sauce on it, just like a little drizzle.
Nice.
And you eat the legs first, and then I just pop the body in my mouth and let the juices squirt. It was so good.
One thing I really like at Japanese restaurants are the deep fried baby octopus. Those are tasty. You get that little bit of acidic
Chewy.
bitterness from like all the goodies inside of it.
Their beaks are still crispy enough to eat because they're little.
But I love that shit.
Yeah, I like whole fried fish, like the little baby smelts.
Yeah.
Like, those are always good. Just like fish fries.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend hates it because one of my favorite snacks are like those dried sardines.
You're gross.
I love it.
It's the smell.
I love it.
It's too fishy.
I love that fish funk.
Yeah, I can't fuck with it. It just means bad to me.
That's like one of my favorite like snack foods because I have my Planters peanuts and then I have that and I pour both into a bowl.
Jesus.
And then I just
Fish and peanuts. That's a fucking, your breath alone is like, that is some dank fucking breath right there. That is
I
like,
love it so much.
did you ever make a peanut butter dry fish sandwich?
No,
Why not?
I never
I think
thought
that
of
would
it.
be like, it's basically what you're eating, just with
Yeah.
bread. You should try it.
I should. I probably will tonight.
You should try, like, get a little bread, put some dry fish on it.
I'm gonna eat it and I'm
Fucking
gonna
go to
kiss my
town.
girlfriend. I'm home.
How are you? She's like, just like lay on her. Is this what you wanted? It's like peanut butter fish bread.
Oh, or maybe dunk them in the peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Dip it, but then you fuck up you gotta like take the peanut butter out. Because then you gotta fucking contaminate the jar with your fish funk.
yeah,
That's not good.
yeah.
What else would go good with that? I'll say like peanut butter fish sandwich with like a sriracha or like a chili. Like a little something. Just a little something.
Yeah.
Just to kick it up, just to tie everything together. Because you got like the creamy and the nutty, and then you got the fishy.
About something sweet to balance it out.
Like some raspberry jam. Or maybe a little grape jelly.
I like grape jelly. Peanut butter jelly sandwich with fish in it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Ah,
PB and fish, bro.
yeah.
And J.
PBJF.
PB and jellyfish. Sounds like a SpongeBob sandwich.
Yeah, it does.
Good times.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious about that.
Well, we'll not leave you late any longer. This is a weird one. This is a weird episode.
Well, it was a little
This was like,
kind of last minute too.
hey, you just want to talk about nothing into a microphone? Just like real chill. No comedy whatsoever.
Oh no,
There was
some
laughs.
comedy.
But there's a new Twitter. I caved
Yeah.
and made a new Twitter, so it's now at mouthfuls of mad 1.
Nice.
Like the number 1. So mouthfuls of mad 1. And then Instagram is still mouthfuls of madness. And the email is mouthfuls of madness podcast at gmail.com. You should totally check it out.
Yeah.
Fucking email something. I say this every time and nobody does it, but maybe this time, maybe the monotony of my voice will just bore you into emailing. It'll just make you want to email to shut me up.
Yeah.
How about that?
Stop that shit, bro.
Also, if you're on iTunes listening to this, then
Give us a
write a review,
Yeah.
comment, hit that 5-star rating. You know, just it takes like fucking 2 seconds. You know, you just go beep boop boppity beep boop on your electronical devices.
Or if you already have, just make a couple dummy accounts and do it.
Yeah, just fucking game the system, bro.
Yeah, man.
What do you got to lose? Nothing. Just do it on your iPad, do it on your iPhone, do it on your iComputer, do it on your iFamily. Do it on your... Tell Alexa to give us a 5-star rating. Tell Siri to give us a 5-star rating. Tell Cortana to give us a 5-star rating.
And Bixby, don't forget
Yeah,
about Bixby.
Bixby. Tell Bixby to give us a 5-star rating. Just anywhere your AI devices could think about. Tell your Hue Light, your fucking Nest thermostat. Tell your Apple TV, your fucking Roku, your Roomba.
Roku?
Tell your fucking Roomba device.
Is Roku still a thing?
I don't know. Your Amazon Fire, your Kindle, your Dyson fan, your fucking, whatever, your Ring camera doorbell. How about that? You could tell that guy he can do it. Just all of them. Just start the Skynet to tell us to be good with the reviews and the stars. And we're going to sign off in our usual fashion.
All right. Born and raised in this place called life, I got a serious case of the clap. Dirty fingernails killing and stealing. I'm a bona fide psycho and I'm ready to snap. Take a demon seed. Smoke a lot of weed. You can't stop me. Oh, hell no. It's a greasy style. Smell my shit for miles. Come and get me. Yeah, come on and get me, man.
Interesting. I just took a DNA test, and it turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy. Yeah, I got boy problems. That's the human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them. That's the goddess in me. You could have had a bad bitch, non-committal, help you with your career just a little. You're supposed to hold me down, but you're holding me back. And that's the sound of me not calling you back.